Sylvia, how you doing? Baldhead Wayne in the building. What's up, Baldhead Wayne? Salute to you, my brother. Elaine, how you doing? How you doing? I speak Jesus. Elaine, all you have to do is reach out to me on WhatsApp. I'll send you the link, alright? Anybody that wants to sign the petition, all you got to do is reach out to me on WhatsApp. I will send you the link. This petition, the Magnitsky Act, to challenge corruption and human rights violations in Jamaica. Alright? Anybody can sign it, whether you live in the States, whether you live in China. If you are somebody that is an advocate for human rights, you will want to sign this particular act, alright? Baldhead Wayne, my brother, man, it's good to see you, bro. Salute to you, King. One of my day ones, you know what I mean? One of my day one supporters. And I want to say big shout out to Rodney and Nacho. Salute to everybody over there, man, in Bus Life. You know what I'm saying? Bus Life and Bus Life Friends and Associates, Damn D, Candy Man, everybody, man. Salute to y'all. Yeah, bro, I'm here, man. I'm here, you know what I'm saying? I just had to be off camera so people can see the actual thing right there. So while I'm on, they can't see it because I'm so big. So that's it. For those who want to get that petition, like I said, reach out to me on my WhatsApp. The WhatsApp number is on the screen, by the way, Elaine. It's 876-451. Thank you, Baldhead Wayne. Appreciate you, bro. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you. And thank you to all the best wishers over there. You know, the day ones, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Salute. I don't forget nobody, you know. Pastor, Double Speaks, everybody, man. Miss Collins, you know what I mean? Me and Miss Collins, she always hit me up still. Linton, what's up, Linton? Salute. Yeah, I need to play this. Man, your name is powerful. Your name is healing. Your name is love. Bless up to everybody on the platform, Bowl of VNR 2.0. Bless up to everybody on Bowl of VNR Clips. I'm alive at the same time. Shout out to the persons on TikTok. I didn't realize when I play music that it would be an issue when you're live, so I got to redo the live. Alright, so I'm going to start over the live TikTok, alright? Just for TikTok. I don't want any problems. They are being very, very any little thing. they off with your head on TikTok. So let me just do this. Fight corruption. That is the title of TikTok today. Fight corruption in Jamaica. In JA. We all got a role to play, ladies and gentlemen. We all got a role to play. Today is the signing of the Magnitsky Act drive. Alright. Let me see. Let me just delete this person from my page. Goodbye. Forever. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, I'm live now back on TikTok. Hey TikTok. So all of us play a role where freedom fighting is concerned. It's either you're doing nothing or you're doing something. You understand? So, our ancestors before us, for us to have this freedom that we have right now, they literally laid down their lives. Some unwillingly, some willingly. You understand? Some of them really didn't have a choice. It was the times, it was the environment, it you know? They were literally on a day-to-day basis unsure, well, a minute-to-minute basis unsure if their lives were going to be taken from them. They were disenfranchised from education. They weren't allowed to read books, something that we as a people now take for granted. You know, some of us can't even read, which is quite unfortunate, because the way the world is going right now, not being able to read is going to make you pretty obsolete in this wave of technology that is going on right now with AI and everything. You cannot combat something that you don't understand. You cannot maneuver around something that you don't understand. Patricia, how are you doing? You cannot do that. So you'll be rendered, I don't know if I can say this word, but crippled. Gaza security, big up. You'll be rendered crippled in that sense of, it's like fighting an enemy that you cannot see or understand. I guess the point I'm trying to make here, ladies and gentlemen, is that as someone that truly believes in our freedoms and our rights, what I heard James O'Keefe say in this video that I'm about to play, I just want to put a disclaimer out there that I am not speaking negative into my life. I'm not speaking negative into my life. I'm just saying that when you truly believe in something, then there isn't anything that you won't put on the line for it. And this is why today I need us to get to 10,000 persons signing the Magnitsky Act. For the people on TikTok, is right there on your screen. My number is right there on your screen. Again, my number is 876-451-6535. WhatsApp me and I will send you the link to the Magnitsky Act. For the persons that already have the link, please share the link. Share this live stream. Let them know that we're here having this discussion. You see, it says, implement the Magnitsky Act to challenge corruption and human rights violation in Jamaica. How much human rights violation have we? How you doing last summer, Bonununus? How much human rights violation have we seen in Jamaica? The abuse from the police officers on the road with the citizens of Jamaica. The abuse of the politicians of the citizens of Jamaica in unconstitutional laws that they try to implement like they need. That would have violated our right to privacy and all types of other laws that are important to people's freedoms. Thank God for the People's National Party. You understand? That stood up for us. Right? How you doing, Matthew? God bless. And thank you, Matthew, for the cash up again. Thank you for that donation. Thank you so much. Big up my brother Ballhead Wayne. I don't know if he's still here. That's one of my day ones right there. So good to see the brother. Right? Somebody is you know, they are sending my life, reporting my life. F1 people, I don't know. Gas Boss, big up yourself. Barbara Budai, big up yourself. George B. Sebola, remind them not to donate to the Magnitsky. Oh, by the way, don't donate to the Magnitsky petition here. You better go to Rattigan page and type in the comment section and ask him for their direct website, because they are doing a lot of work on behalf of us, the people of Jamaica. I don't know if you guys remember that Rattigan wrote a letter to the king about Andrew Honest. Do you guys remember that? Rattigan wrote a letter to the king saying, listen, Wiz, how you doing, Wiz? Saying, listen, you have this Joan Frey, what's up, Joan? He said to the king of England, say, listen, your prime minister, the prime minister of Jamaica, which is a member of your privy council, is conducting himself in such and such ways and is under investigation for these things. How does that bode well for your for how he represents your privy council? You understand? He wrote a letter, and he also asked that people copy the letter and put their signature on it, but he was the only one that put the signature on it and sent it. So no, we dropped the ball there, ladies and gentlemen. What we're not going to do is drop the ball with the Magnitsky Act. Right now, the count of the Magnitsky Act that I last took a screenshot of, we have 3,455. Right? 3,455. So let me get my calculator. One time I used to do this in my brain, and some know me I get old, you know, and I get lazy. Minus 3,455. That is 6,545. We need 6,545 signatures. Wiz, I know you signed it, but we need to share the link with all your family members. Them. Anybody who believe in our freedom, this is a way that we can do it. Right here. This is a way that we can do it. Antonio, big up yourself. You know, George B, everybody play them role, and I am not going to criticize anybody because I could have done it. I should have done this a long time ago. So me I go give the others them grace. Me I go give the others them grace. But I'm going on a full campaign to get this Magnitsky Act to 10,000 signatures. So again, for the persons on YouTube, my number is 876-451-6535. That's 876-451-6535. All you have to do is text me on WhatsApp right now. I have it right in front of me. I literally will send you the link. And you can send it to your family members. Under the Magnitsky Act link, there's a link to my WhatsApp channel. I also want to get to 10,000 followers on my WhatsApp channel as well. So this is a double promotion. Promoting the Magnitsky Act as the front, and secondary is my WhatsApp channel. That way when I go live, I can send the link in that WhatsApp channel and you guys will see it. If you missed it, you can always go back. And Patrick, what's up, my brother? And you can always find the videos that I dropped and watch them on your own time. I think Andre knows about it already, you know. I'm going to send it to him still. And remember, Andre right now is promoting his birthday party. So, you know, anybody, make sure you go support the brethren. Like I said before, I will talk to Andre. But me not get to go. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna get to go. But like many others that can't get to go, they are going to level their contributions, and that's exactly what I'm going to do as well. The brother deserves it. He has done a lot. You know what I mean? Just his own story. He has given up a lot for Jamaica. And that is what I'm talking about right now. I'm talking about advocacy and how much you put on the line for advocacy. And I don't think a lot of people appreciate it because people are out here literally putting their lives on the line, you know. I tell you, you know, if I didn't believe in the Most High, Jesus Christ, the Lord our Father and Savior, I would not be doing this. If you understand these people, right, and how potentially their reaches where power is concerned, you would never even talk about them. If you never fear God, if you did fear man, you wouldn't talk about them, you know. You wouldn't even highlight the things them what them do. You would have there in a local place a shiver and a scared. Oh my God, I don't want them to. But listen to this. This is why we do it. Listen to this. From James O'Keefe.
Is it 10 million? Is it 20 million? Is it 100 million? What is your price? Because if your price is not your life, then you are for sale. If you're...
You heard what he said? And he's speaking specifically to journalists. If your price is not your life, then you are for sale. Nationwide is for sale. Many of the people in mainstream media is for sale. They are for sale. They are not fighting for the betterment of Jamaica. They will watch Jamaica burn. You understand? They will watch Jamaica burn as long as the fire not reaching for them house. And I say that without any apology. No apology whatsoever. Many of these media houses, if you find out who owns them or has shares in them, you would understand why they operate in the way they operate. If you was to get the real people behind these media houses, Ruth, how you doing? Right? For those just coming in, I want you guys to sign the Magnitsky Act. My moderators, George B. You need to write down my number. And anybody who say them want to sign the Magnitsky Act, send type, you know, at them name and make them give them the number. Albeit Nightbot is in there dropping my number from time to time and donation links and stuff like that. Albeit. You know, something about independent. Let me just finish this first, but like I'm gonna go back to this comment about independent. Wiz, please remind me if I forget here. Good evening, the number. What else must I do? When you get the number, you're gonna send me a WhatsApp message and then I'm gonna send you the link to the Magnitsky Act. Alright? Now back to this. A lot of these media houses, the individuals, there's no more investigative journalists. Zara Burton are the only one left. I can't tell you that right now. Zara Burton is the only not independent but investigative journalist left. Alright? Now, a lot of these journalists' lives have been threatened allegedly. Possibly. Apparently. Alright? Some of them are inveigled with the corruption. Some of them lives have been threatened. Some of them possibly lives have been threatened. Some of them see that, yo, something wrong. But to all them see the power structure, they don't really want to get involved. Me have a brethren who used to work with, he used to say, I am here to drink milk. I am not here. Elaine, the first link at the top of the message that I sent you, the very first link, click that link. It's going to send you to the email, to put in an email, and that's how you sign it. Alright, somebody just sent me a message a while ago. Hold on. Let me send them this. Yeah man, God give your best. I know it's you. Alright? Boom. Just sent it a while ago.
Price is not your life, then you are for sale. So, if you're going to be a truth teller, your price has to be your life. I can't surround myself with people whose price is not their life. Because the enemy, whatever the enemy is, whether it be physical, legal, spiritual, will attack the vulnerability of the person who can be compromised. So you get real spiritual real fast if you're going to do this type of work. What is your price? Is it 10 million? Is it 20 million? Is it 100 million? What is your price? Because if your price is not your life, then you are for sale. If your price is not your life, then you are for sale. So, if you're going to be a truth teller, your price has to be your life. I can't.
So, the people in mainstream media, most of them are no longer truth tellers. They are not willing to give up their life for the truth. They are not. You understand? And that brings me to a message that I got from a brethren, one of my subscribers. He says, "Good morning, Sir B. This morning I pray the revelation I got is that God has some people who he will not allow folks to touch. In the sense that he wants to deal with them himself. 2 Chronicles 20, reference. A great multitude gather against Israel. About 5 kings gathered together to fight Israel. And this was more than Israel could manage by themselves. King Jehoshaphat, Jehoshaphat, went to God in prayer. Verse 6 to 12. Same Chronicles 20, 2 Chronicles 20, you know. And he and Israel prayed. He said, Lord, we don't know what to do. This matter, we don't know what to do in this matter, but our eyes are upon thee. What did Mark Golden say? Not Mark Golden. What did Mark Stewart say in his last word to the nation? Father, we look to thee. It is out of our hands. You know, remember that? All right. And long and short of the story, God confused the enemy and caused them to unalive their own selves. You hear that? Steffi, sweetie, what's up, my love? God confused the enemy and caused them to unalive their own selves. Mary James, look how God good. Who wants to be an enemy of God? Not me. Because if you touch God people, they might even attempt to. Look what God will do to you. Confuse you and make you kill, you unalive yourselves. So a truth teller have to walk with God, because God are the only true protection from the enemies them that don't like the truth. Jazzy Max, big up. You understand? Hey, moderators, anybody who are troll, block them here. Me not even over bowl of you in our clips. Anybody that's trolling, block them. Over here, so them now come over here, so cause them have to wait 20 minutes before they can type. I just forgot to do that. But anyway, the devil are trying to distract me. This battle is not ours. It is the Lord's. The battle of Andrew Honest and this government corruption and evil and wickedness and nepotism and cronyism is not that of we, the people of Jamaica. It's not our battle. You understand? God take it personal. It's bigger than we. God has given the PM warnings after warnings to repent and to turn. This is the version me I read, you know. I remember in C19 that at the pandemic, when he was going from house to house telling people to take the joke, and a woman begged him to humble himself and turn. Who remember that video there with the pastor lady? I think I can find it. It's very popular. That video with the pastor lady that Andrew was trying to convince that God make the joke. You remember that lady there? And when she tell him, say, God said if it turn, what go on Paul, right? God said if it turn, and she literally turn in the video in front of Andrew Honest. And mind you, this lady was a laborite. I don't know if she still is. And she was a pastor. And Andrew Honest tried to convince that lady that God make the joke. When the lady I tell him, say, God make me know something of a take it. God will preserve me. No, the audacity, you know. The unmitigated gall, you know, of Andrew Honest. You see when somebody tell you that argument done, you know. Somebody tell you, say, a pastor at that tell you, say, God reveal to them, say they enough to take the joke. He will preserve them. Who is you to convince them otherwise? You got to be the devil. You are trying to oppose God's word. You got to be the devil. You have to just respect that person and move on. What it don't matter your belief. You just respect the person and move on. You got to be the devil to try and that's my opinion, I'm entitled to it. If you try and convince somebody, say, no man, God tell you that you're a pastor, but you know a factor in say God make a joke. Then why you try to bring confusion with the pastor? Where I make you know say she have her, she speak to the Most High. She pray. God give her messages and confirm through scripture. No so it work. You get vision. You pray, you ask God. Say, God confirm this is you. And the Bible is there. You understand? And then God give the word where you go to. And when you go to the word, it will tell you exactly confirmation. So the dream is, the vision is correct. No so it work. No so it work, mommy. Hey, moms? Moms, it's alright. They're too far. I don't want to confuse the way I do. Right? I don't want to confuse it. It's alright. So, it goes on to say here that don't know if you remember the video. That was God talking to Andrew through the woman, the pastor. Jay Wagwan, Jay the chosen one. Zine, him said, so he has been warned, but he refused to turn, and he's defiled himself. He has accepted the way of King Ahaz, who sacrificed and caused their children to walk through fire. He is also Ahab, who allows Jezebel, his wife, to unalive the prophets of God. Somebody sent me this morning, you know. Janelle, what's up? Good evening. Right? It goes on to say, so God is going to deal with Andrew himself. He will never allow man to do it. It is not in our time or season to do it. It is in God's time. What did I say to you guys? Purple of what's up? What did I say to you guys on the night of the election? The very post them call the election. I was on. What did I say to you? God is up to something. I told you guys, God is up to something. God fully up to something. It's something in my spirit, in my fiber, in my bone. Tell me, say, yo, Lara, what's up, Lara? God is up to something. So it is not our time or season, like the virgin say. God, I go do it. We just have to watch God work, and we have to be patient, people. Be patient and be obedient. Them what you're doing are two things that we God love from him pitney them, you know. Patience and obedience. The patience go with faith, you know. And obedience go with love. You understand? Patience go with your faith. And obedience go with love. If you love God, you're going to be obedient. You understand? And if you have faith in God, you're going to be patient. Because you're going to get tested or you're going to have testimony. Look on Job. Look on Job. No, the first time I read Job, you know, I didn't feel some type of way. I not lie. Father God, you know, I not tell a lie. I didn't feel some type of way. I said, but God, no, Job, I want, you know, I want faithful servant. So me with my limited mind, I say, yo, so God, why would I make a devil open up and make a devil do that to him? And then after time pass and really look into the thing, I understand what happened there. First of all, God wouldn't even make somebody where he knows already put them in that position there. Because he in love with. You understand? Oh my God, I have one more of my day ones in the building. Lady Steph, what's up, Lady Steph? My Jamaican friend. What's going on? So good to see you. Yes, so Job get tested. And me when I pray, say, boy, Father, I don't know. That one, me feel away, Father God. God know, I felt away. Because I said, John, no. But then I said, you know, time passed and I said, oh, it's like a father will train him youth for fight. Just look upon it like that. A father will train him youth for fight. And here comes the greatest challenge. You understand? And it's like a bully come, I miss a badass and I say, yo, take off his armor. Take off his shield where they're on him. Exactly, Jazzy. Mikey said, I strongly believe that God allows certain things to happen in order to bring him down in front of the world. Mikey, don't you talk about Andrew Jonas? I must that you talk about because I strongly believe that too. God I go pay. I don't want to talk about that. What I'm saying is, Job, God knew Job's potential. It's his child, him know. Him know say him built for this. Him no same bill for this. You feel what I say? Alright, Mikey. We realize that you're talking about. Yes, danger is ahead. And the type of danger that is ahead in Jamaica is the only force you can look to for protection, my good people, is Lord God Almighty. I can't tell you that right now. There's things that I've heard from the remnant that I can't even repeat. All I can say to you is pray, pray, pray. That's all. Pray, pray, and ask God for covering. It's like the story of what the angel of death they passed through. And I mark on the door alone. They protect the people in that space there. At that type of thing there, at that type of energy there, I come to Jamaica. About for us. Like a ticking time bomb any minute. Right? So, might have sound crazy to some people, but you can't say, I never did say it to you, you know. And when you see it manifest, a lot of you are going to remember somebody said this, you know. If you never prepare yourself, get water, food, store everything. You name it. Line up yourself for self-preservation. And ask God for help. Because no matter what preparation, hey, God has the best preparation. No matter how you think you can prepare, God has the best preparation. You understand? So the Virginia so go on to say, so Job's story was a powerful story of Job trust God. Remember, said Job wife tell him, say, idiot man, forsake God and die, man. You have to put yourself through all of this for. Look how the devil I do you. You understand? The man say, you foolish woman. You think me fear none of this? Me fear God more. You hear that? Me fear God more than whatever the devil I do to me. And that the man say, the man know God, the man say, yo, me fear God more. Me rather have God by my side. And know say this happened to me. Me know say me good. He will lay down his life for God. Job would have laid down his life for God. Can you understand what? God is the one who will eternal life for all of us. So this physical life, feel me I say? Una look pan it in a reverse. V chance, what's up? Big up yourself, V chance. On the other day ones in the building. Yo, a lot of my day ones popping up today. This is a good look. How y'all doing, man? I had Ballhead Wayne in the building. I had Steffi in the building. I had Steph in the building. I have Steph in the building. I think she's still here. And now I got V Chance in the building. Those are 3 of my day ones, man. It's good to see y'all, man, for real. But, yeah. Oh, let me put this up for the new people coming in, because I want you guys to sign this for me. Whether you're overseas or not, you're eligible. That act right there, all I need you to do, you know what I should have done? Which I wasn't thinking, but after this, I will do it. When I'm doing another drive, I'm going to put my number on that thing right there. What's up, Roslyn Swaby? How you doing, love? So this is the Magnitsky Act. It's an act to challenge corruption and human rights violation in Jamaica. It can be used at other places, right? But in this case, this petition is for Jamaica. Doesn't matter where you live, you can sign this act. Some of the people on here has already signed, but I would love for other people that are interested to reach out to me. By the way, Nightbot just dropped my number in the chat. Leprechaun, what's up? So Nightbot says to join my WhatsApp group, please text join to 876-451-6535. We need 10,000 signatures, guys. All right, we need 10,000 signatures. And we need them fast. If we don't get 10,000 signatures, this petition will not be valid. Once we get 10,000 signatures, then we can act from there using this thing right here. You don't have to be Jamaican. You just have to be a lover of human rights. And somebody that does not like corruption. That's all. You don't have to be Jamaican. Right? So we need as much persons to sign this. Because what is happening in Jamaica right now, we have a government that has a leader that is not certified, that refuses them. My number is right there since tonight, but just drop the number. My moderators, please drop my number in the chat so people can write it down. Somebody just tell me something, must send them the petition. Alright? Alright, there you go. As you send me the message, I can send it to you in short order. One of my moderators or a couple of my moderators, Deb, may I make you a moderator, Deb? Go ahead and write down this number. Sharon, drop my number in the chat so they can WhatsApp me. This is about signing the petition here. Yeah, man, only hit the like button, that easy, but I want you guys to sign the petition. So I want you to text me on WhatsApp right now. The number is 876-451-6535. That's 876-451-6535. Alright? So you guys saw the petition. Can take that off of the screen now. That's what I want you guys to sign right there. Sorry about that. Remember, I'm working 3 devices. Alright, so thank you, Steffi. Keep dropping that in the chat for me. Alright. I need one of my moderator them from over Bowl of VNR for come over Bowl of VNR 2.0. Alright, hold on there. Wait. What is happening right here? Oh my God. Sharon, why Sharon? What is?
Well, guys, he has
finally broke his silence with a final warning to the nation of Jamaica. Through Bowl of VNR. Watch out! Rotted. Smarty
you that these things would have come to pass with his vision that he claimed, because what I suggest of how you under reject any should perish the prophets
and declaring that I'm a false prophet. Remembering one of my somebody take my video and yeah, me get more word from Pastor Peter Chambers, but it's not words to share with you. Oh, and don't donate, guys. Do not donate to the Magnitsky petition here. Don't donate to it. Alright. Sharon, big up yourself. But me not deal with that right now. Let me go back here, sir. It says here that so God is going to deal with Andrew himself. He will never allow man to do it. It's not in our time or season. It is in God's time. There is still some prophets that Jezebel did not get to honor alive, who God has preserved. And they are hiding, but they are praying. And in God's time, dogs will lick the blood of the Jezebel, and King Ahaz will be unalive by God's hands. That is the message that I got from the brethren today. You understand? But big up the content creator, yeah? Yeah, man, big him up, big him up. Chris the Berrien apologist. Big him up. Alright, so anyway, people, let me go into a little bit of info outside of the Magnitsky Act. Zin? From time to time when I see the numbers go up, I will remind the people. The Wayne Nation, how you doing? Big up yourself. I will remind the people about the Magnitsky Act. Zin? We say if Andrew did believe in human rights, he would not sign the Zionists who are committing. Oh yes, I can't say that on here. Yeah, I can't say that on here. Now, I want to go over that something here. I want to go over this first. Ralston Hyman. Ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to the economy, he's the man. And I think we have to prepare ourselves and heed to the warnings of Ralston Hyman. The man has been on point. So here we go.
But the truth is always consistent and easier to remember. So people say Ralston is a walking encyclopedia. You're talking the truth. It makes it easy to remember.
Morning, sir. How are you doing? Morning to your listeners.
Now I'll tell you something. I have to put it up.
Karen, what's up?
I expect
Marcia,
to be a bit different, but it remains the same.
Oh, sorry. You know say somebody did call me and at the show start. I give him an opportunity, because I don't want him to feel away. But you see, sometimes you have to read the room, you see me? Sometimes I don't have time to call. As much as how my number accessible. When you see we are trying to make a point about things, you have to just hold your thought and write it down. Send a voice note. So you don't forget. You understand? So you think. Let me ask the brethren what I say. Ralston Henry, good evening. Have you guys signed the Magnitsky Act as yet? 3 person just linked me a while ago on WhatsApp. Moderators drop the number in the chat so they can link me on WhatsApp here. Yes, I'm not close to the ocean. Me have a fan for me. What's up, Michelle? Ralston is the best. Yeah, definitely. Alright, so I'm try and call back your brethren, but he no answer. It's fine. I tried.
Majority of the people have spoken. How you doing?
Levy Kelly, big up.
I go, not majority of the people have spoken. 39.5% of the people have spoken.
I said it wrong. Majority.
Yeah, hello?
Is it? Hold on.
Yeah.
Is it true that the IC, the Integrity Commission, is taking Andrew to court tomorrow morning?
No, sir, not tomorrow morning. In October. Court, I think October 13th.
Oh.
Yeah, October 13th.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright then, me just say that check.
Alright, cool.
Have spoken.
Yes. And Ralston, one other thing I said earlier this morning, I am calling on the 60% that does not
Yeah, the
vote
funny about
and
it,
speak about it proudly. You are doing your country a disservice.
That funny about
You must participate in the selection of the leaders of this cooperation. You are a director.
Yeah, man, and they turn out to the enemies of the people because if you don't vote, many of our forefathers fought and lost their lives for this purpose. So you don't do that, you become an enemy of the people.
You see, I said the same thing, you know. Hey, Miss Collins, how you doing, baby? First lady in the building, what's up? That's 4 persons. That's 4 of my day ones now. Steph, Baldhead Wayne, V-Chance. That's what's up. Today's a great day, man. It's good to see my day ones, man. How y'all doing, man? Salute to you, Miss Collins. So, you heard Ralston Hyman. Persons that don't vote, you're really an enemy of the state. Literally. Especially in a time when we see so much levels of corruption. This is the time for your voices to be the loudest. This is the time for the persons that have been quiet over the years. This is the time for you to make your voices heard. And I'm not gonna say that all of you that didn't vote was an enemy of the state. I'm gonna say the ones that chose not to vote is an enemy of the state. There's some that never got to vote, and the number is saying 39.9% of voters voted, but how much came out and did not get to vote? I think we got a big turnout. I think we got at least 60%. I think we doubled the voter turnout this year, and people were disenfranchised from voting. Some of them take money not to vote. Oh, y'all definitely an enemy of the state. Y'all are definitely an enemy of democracy. If you took money not to vote, if you took money to vote for one side, you're an enemy of democracy. You are. All right? The people that fought, like you said, and lost their lives. It goes back to what I was saying in the first part of this stream, right? The people that lost their lives. One of the time we couldn't get to read books, right? We never couldn't read a book. They didn't give us any book to read. They held back education. So you can't imagine, you couldn't even go in the toilet them and use the toilet them with the white people them did use. Those people lost their lives for our freedoms, and we spit in their faces when we don't exercise those freedoms. Go out and vote, man. And this is the best time to vote. I keep saying it. Put your money where your mouth is. You don't like the PMP, you don't like the JLP, because you think the two of them is friends and them working together as good cop, bad cop for hold on Jamaica. Someone don't think like that. And I'm not saying, hey, do your thing. Right? I see it a little bit differently. based on, especially now. I used to think like that one time, but no. Oh, no, sir. Oh, there's a clear demarcation line between these two governments. Clear demarcation line. But again, if you think like that, you have the UIC, you have the JPP, you have independent candidates. Go put your money in their campaigns and in their projects and what they are trying to do, and vote for them. Vote for them. You don't have to vote for the PMP or the JP. The thing about it is you need to vote. I'm encouraging everybody to vote. You must vote, man. Once, if you're not eligible to vote, go and get eligible. Randall Pike, how are you doing? Randall Pike, are you related to the Judge Pike that exposed the DPP? Are you related to her? Because I Pike that lady the name too, you know. And them put her as one of the candidates for DPP. Very interesting. But that's a whole other conversation. Let's continue.
Universal adult suffrage.
Yeah, man.
One man, one vote.
One vote.
That is what our foreparents fought for.
Exactly.
To ensure that we have self-governance.
Exactly.
Yeah,
governance from the people, by the people.
For the people. Exactly.
You have to choose.
Exactly. You have to.
A lot of things we were talking going into the election. And people may have thought that we were saying these things because we were campaigning for the People's National Party. And I say to them, break down that bridge, because we tell you so whatever we were saying.
It's
We're
facts.
speaking the truth.
Yes.
Yeah, man. We were campaigning for Jamaica.
We choose Jamaica.
Long
we chose
time.
Jamaica. Rally. Marsh just called a while ago. Let me start where he started. He said the dollar is heading to 162. Is that true?
That is very true. Almost at 161, 61 now yesterday.
What?
Despite every central bank intervention, they're taking out of 32 billion out of the system. So far, the central bank has taken 145 billion out of the system since the start of this year. And the dollar is still trading lower and lower every day.
So with all the mapping of...
So, Jamaica, Andrew is going to raise the minimum wage, him say. Mr. B, you have to text me on WhatsApp. 876-451-6535 if you want the link to the Magnitsky Act. That's 876-451-6535, all right? So the US dollar is about to go to 162. And Andrew Wallace says he's about to raise the minimum wage, what, yearly? So 2,500. So I want you guys to understand that that raise is going to match up with the increase in the dollar and increase in inflation, which means you're really not making no more money. Yo, this is what y'all chose, you know. This is what you guys chose, you know. The ones that went there and voted for the Jamaica Labour Party, you chose this, you know. Your lives will not get any better. Inflation is going to go up and up and up and up. Even when them raise the minimum wage, which happened before, when them raise it, is the same thing happen. It's matching up to the inflation. So the value of your dollar means nothing. Your light bill is going to go up. Your food bill is going to go up. When Mark Golding said, you know what? We are going to take tax off tips. We are going to take tax off overtime money. We stay so. I want to run we left that. I want to give up that. Let me go up on camera for you people on TikTok. We can't take off that off our screen for now. We'll get back to the Magnitsky Act. Zane, you guys heard all of that. That Mark Golding and the team put forward as a part of their manifesto, main part of their manifesto for bettering the people's lives. Right? And they were so candid and they explained it so thoroughly what it would mean for you is a little bit more money in your pocket. The policeman, them, the teacher, them, everybody that made the $3.5 million threshold, that would be April 1st, 2026. Your child that is going to university, that is the first in the family, where you have to go pay money in September, you have to make sure so them go to school. You wouldn't have to pay for it because the government would have paid for it. Once the government went into power, they would have taken care of that for all the first in the family to university. That would have been more money in your pocket again. How much hundreds of thousands of dollars you have to pay? You guys have to pay for your kids to go to college. How much hundreds of thousands of dollars, ladies and gentlemen? You guys did not choose Jamaica. You chose chaos and you chose madness. You chose inflation. And you chose poverty. That's what you chose. When you guys, the ones that voted for the JLP, that's what you chose. So this is why I said, don't cry to me. The only entity I need to cry to is God Almighty. Me, I seek help just like you. So me can't help you. I can't. I cannot help you. Anybody that knows me personally, I'm letting y'all know publicly. Do not call me for help. You vote for the JLP, me can't help you. Me can't even help myself. Understand what I'm saying? When you choose Andrew, when you never choose Jamaica, when you sell out on the vote, make sure so whatever money they go no last for 5 years. And you can pay all on the bills them. And when everything go up on no ball, don't ball to me. You know what long God I want to know? You know what long God said in servant them I want to know? Can't say me never want no. Big up Andre. Can't say me never tell no. Boy, I'm telling you, man. Me know say me ever get slim in a car. Can't go, you know, the food thing. You know, I will be fast enough to go on and them something. Marcia kid, what's up? So me have look fat for help me to survive the hunger them. What go on? Yeah. It's like the children of Israel. God took them out of Egypt and they wanted to go back. Yes. Remember when Moses dig up on the mountain? You understand, and I pray. And God said to him, so I'm going to destroy all of them people here. You want to see what them are going with down there. And Moses said, God, please don't do nothing to them. And God hold back. And Moses go down there and say, get mad and mash up the tablet. They still worship cow and idol image and mash that up. Broke up that. Mash down that. And the man said, who choose God come over here, son? Who choose the devil stay over there, son? And the man they unalive all the people that choose the devil. Think I play a thing? You want to think I play a thing? Oh, you can't stay there. Brace on yourself, Jamaica. Brace on yourself. Bright ideas, big up. Bright ideas, I'm going to make you a moderator because I need a moderator over here, so. I need you to drop my number. Bright idea. Alright, so what I want you to do, and one of my moderators over here, so Sharon, I'm going to send you the Magnitsky Act. The link. If you have it already, I'm going to send it in one way. But bright ideas, reach out to me. 876-451-6535. Reach out to me now. I'm going to write the message in a way, and somebody on TikTok, one of my moderators them on TikTok can reach out to me too. What's your name? What's your name? She didn't me just see her a while ago. One of my moderators them on TikTok. What's your name again? Purple Love. Link me Purple Love. I'm going to send you out that link here.
It's not stopping the dollar. The brakes leg up.
Moving faster than before.
Right, so the brakes leg up. Both the brakes are wrong. But the vehicle is still going down the road. Don't stop it. Stop.
What go there, so?
The the start of this year.
270 million US dollars.
400 and not 2. 470 million.
So that's half a million. That's half a million.
Yeah, man.
So just make it easy and say half a million.
Right. So take it so people can take the money away. They have done that 17 times since the start of this year. and only got 9 months in the year.
So Ronnie, all right. So the country still look like it's on a level trajectory. You and I know it's not on a level trajectory. It's heading down here. And the brake's not holding. Why though are we still able to maintain what is the net reserve?
6.15 billion.
But that has been growing. What?
Yeah, man.
What caused that? Explain that.
Well, we saw the deputy, it was something I wrote for Monday morning. We saw the deputy governor of the Bank of Jamaica, Wayne Robinson, lying to the country yesterday because he told the country that we generated those reserves without any borrowed money. People carry the Prime Minister line. If you notice, all of the institutions have been corrupted, so they carry the line. So
Wow.
just like how Trump in America, all of the agencies they have been corrupted. Yeah, including the Federal Reserve. So what am I doing now? We never carry the line. Wayne Robinson, so you have two Wayne, for one hand listeners to understand. You have Wayne Henry at the Finance Institute of Jamaica,
Yes.
and you have Wayne Robinson at the Bank of Jamaica. So you were still in the country yesterday that will build the country the reserve to 6.15 billion without any borrowed money, which is a lie. So here's why the reserves are strong. The people from the diaspora who them give so much. Their money is half of the reserve.
So that's when you send remittance to Jamaica.
Correct. That's half of the reserves, $3.128 billion out of 6.15 billion.
Yeah.
Right. And we are borrowing 158 billion. We only want 58.44 billion this year to be precise.
Yeah.
60 billion of that is coming from foreign. When that money coming from foreign, the BOJ gives Jamaican dollars to who get the money to the government of Jamaica and then take that money and put it in the reserve.
Yeah.
So he's lying. That's why reserves are strong. Remittances first and the borrowed money.
So,
because the money from tourism cannot cover, and DPO cannot cover the trade deficit.
So what else cover the continue for the rest? Because you said the remittance is 3.1. 3.1.
And the money that them borrow.
Yeah. And then, but that's 60 billion, you said?
Yeah, man, and then convert it to US dollars, and then now you have a little change coming from tourism, 1.76 billion.
Oh. So it is not from production.
No, yeah, man.
What Doral stance would happen for us to see that net reserve falling?
Well, if then continue the current trajectory that the bank have intervened so much, and if the remittances continue to slow down.
So where is remittance now?
Well, for the first couple months of the fiscal year, we're at about 1.8 billion.
Alright, I'm going to try to be as calm as possible in answering this person. Notice me take one deep breath. This person say, I know you guys are PMP, but first of all, I'm an independent thinker. If the UIC was ready, I would have voted for them. Because I believe in their manifesto. Their manifesto is to change the structure of governance in Jamaica completely. To move totally away from England and what them I deal with. That is their manifesto. You have to read in more details. But that's one of the main things I love about their manifesto. The other thing I love about the UIC is that we the people are the ones that would fund them by donation. They don't take money from PSOJ or none of those private entities. So they can't control the thing like the PSOJ and them can't control the thing like a puppet. Because they are putting money in it. So they free themselves from any obligation to private entities. That is one of the things I love about the UIC. You notice how I can articulate what I like? I'm an independent thinker. Alright? So the first thing I say in error is that we are PMP. Not because I oppose the corruption of the Jamaica Labour Party means that I'm a PMP. I don't mean mind call comrade. I don't, it's not a problem. Because I believe in a market G as well. I believe in the manifesto. Can things change? Depending upon what them do. Me not die-hearted. Huh? Can I get an amen? Good. I'm not die-hearted like you. You're a die-hearted person because of the next thing when you say. But what about the people? What about all the roads Andrew is fixing? Remember pass the road them. Plus free education. What free education? Adrian Wallace. What free education? Where you smoke? You live in a real world of Jamaica? What free education you talking about? At what level? Where's the evidence of that? You never hear what Andrew said, nothing is free. It have to come from somewhere. Where it come from? Free healthcare? It might as well free because healthcare in Jamaica is trash. To the point where we were on the USA, what do you call that something there? The USA list. Travel advisory. People are advised not to. People are advised to come to Jamaica with their own medication. What healthcare are you talking about, Adrian Wallace? The travel advisory, thank you, Wiz. Did you read the travel advisory? What they said about Jamaica before it changed and what it is right now is still a mirror of what it was in terms of the same healthcare way I talk about. What are you talking about, Adrian Wallace? Please explain to me what are you talking about. People are losing their lives in chairs in the hospital, sitting down in an uncomfortable chair because they don't have the nebulizer machine. People are what? What healthcare are you talking about? You mean the same healthcare system when them don't have linen down a St. Anthony Hospital because the machine, the washing machine not working? That the healthcare they are talking about? It might as well be free because they don't have the equipment there or the personnel there. Adrian Wallace. What are you talking about? Sometimes I have to wonder if you're mad. And I'm being very, very serious. Me I wonder if did you take the joke? Because maybe something go on with it connect to the nerves and them play with the brain. True that something there. Did you take the joke? You know me, this morning when me wake up, me there in the bathroom and they come to me and say, yo, them people are different, Andrew Wallace. We need to do a survey and find out how much of them take the joke, you know. We need to do a survey and find out how much of them take the joke. Because I have a theory. I have a theory. One that cannot be proven, but I have a theory. Because something gotta be wrong with you. What rock were you living under? Have you heard all the reports? Have you heard all the people that called in and talk about their experience at the hospital? What education is free in Jamaica, brother? Where? And people can't find. Yo, listen, man. If you have a pit toilet, you don't qualify for partner. If it was free, what's up, chill? Salute to another one of my day one. Salute, man. If it was free, Adrian Wallace, everybody would get food free at school, bus fare for come at school. The government would pay for it if it was free. You don't hear the teachers them crying. You don't hear the teachers them crying. Have you looked at the results of this free education you're talking about? Have you looked at it? How many kids have come out of Jamaica school system illiterate? Dr. Dana Morris Dixon was so disingenuous in the election cycle, in the election campaigning cycle, when she said that they were on track. And when Damian Crawford exposed the numbers, what's up, Merle? Sassy, what's up? When Damian Crawford exposed the numbers of how many students actually passed the year before and then how many passed this year, I don't think it was over 100 students. And Dana Morris Dixon said, yes, we are moving in the right direction. I think it was like 20 or 19. This is what they do. They major in the minor. They are good at PR. They have the whole media lock. So they are presenting a facade, a mirage of information, false and fake information in front of you about what is actually going on in Jamaica. And you guys buy into it and then come over here attacking us, the vloggers. The vlogger, they're more credible than mainstream media right now. I can tell you that. The vlogger, they might have more serious conversation about what is happening in Jamaica more than the mainstream media. Them sell out. Right? They totally sold out. I can't believe the man write the comment. I could listen to you expert here, man. Because my people are mad people to blows and
stuff. Is that up or down from the
but etc. etc. my backside.
3%.
3%.
Etc. way out of my chat here, man.
Okay. So the net reserve looks pretty stable then.
Piss me off in the head.
As long as the remittances are stable, because the Trumpetarian policies continue to kick in and all of those problems, you cannot rely on them as a source to keep the reserve stable. Again?
No. Tell me, Raleigh. There is an argument.
So what people do on the commercial resources, remittances represent 50% of the reserve.
Right, so they
keep... That's why the money with the diaspora, some mad with them feel like them are this them, and that is why the plan that the opposition and leader had to have a diaspora senator was good for the country.
Yeah.
Because the diaspora feel like this government dissing them the amount they want their money.
You hear that? The man say, Steffi, I'm relaxed, my baby, I'm relaxed. The man say, yo, the man said the idea where Mark Golding had to include the diaspora was an excellent one because it showed how serious the government was and how much the government would respect the diaspora. You feel me? You're right, you know, Steffi, they are Satan's children. People that come and make those types of comments. I mean, it's so like, man. But let's continue.
And not pay them no attention.
Not pay them no attention.
Not looking after one of our biggest source of foreign exchange.
Precisely. And by the way, in COVID-19, remittances represented 24% of GDP. They are now down to 15% of GDP. So although the absolute number is increasing, the percentage of GDP is declining rapidly. It's now down to 50%. Yeah.
That is interesting. I never knew that. So the actual number of remittances is increasing. That means if we were getting 7 or 10 billion in remittances in the pandemic, say for instance that has doubled to 20 million. But what is going down is the percentage.
24% of GDP. They are now down to 15% of GDP. So although the absolute number is increasing, the percentage of GDP is declining rapidly. It's now down to only 15%.
Wow. The percentage of GDP is declining from 24 to 15. 15? Damn, that is more than half. That is more than a 50% decrease in the percentage. Me have to play that back again. Wait a minute. What?
There's an argument.
So what people do on the commercial resources, remittances represent 50% of the reserves.
Right, so they keep...
That's why the money with the diaspora some mad with them feel like them are this them, and that is why the plan that the opposition and leader had to have a diaspora senator was good for the country.
Yeah.
Because the diaspora feel like this government dissing them the amount they want their money.
And not pay them no attention.
Not pay them no attention.
Not looking after one of our biggest source of foreign exchange.
Precisely. And by the way, in COVID-19, remittances represented 24% of GDP. They have now down to 15% of GDP. So I know the absolute number.
Oh, so it represented 24% of GDP in the pandemic, but now it only represents 15%. Wow. Inflation and them something they cause that, you know. You don't know that, right? The dollar dropping, because I'm no guru, I'm just thinking about what he's saying. If you are increasing the amount of US dollars that you actually have in the debt to GDP, but yet still the Jamaican dollar is expanding, it means the exchange rate between the Jamaican dollar and the US dollar, because it will go up, is more Jamaican dollars in the debt to GDP ratio than the US. So the US amount of increase, but the Jamaican dollar, because it have a transfer in the US, increase even more rapidly, and I decrease the percentage that increase would be. Basically, the amount of US dollars that is there now in the debt to GDP ratio, if that was the amount in 2020, it wouldn't be 24%, it would be more. It probably would be 35, it probably would be 40, because the dollar was at a certain place and inflation was at a certain place. So I think it has to do with the inflation and also the dollar value of the Jamaican dollar versus the US. You see me? When you say Gaza, am I correct? I think about it like me say. I don't know. I might be wrong.
But it's increasing. The percentage of GDP is declining rapidly. It's now down to only 15%. Dangerous signal.
Wow.
What is Jamaica's GDP built on, Ralston?
Well, there's about all the sectors then. So we're talking about wholesale and retail, which is the largest sector, agriculture, tourism, construction, real estate and renting, manufacturing, mining, those sectors.
And with all of that said, which one of those sectors are growing at even 5%?
None.
3%?
None.
2%?
None. Remember, we just barely recovered from the recession that we never wanted to declare. And recovered from it by changing some of the metrics. So, for example, we started the base year at 2007 and push it to 2015. That's the biggest change. And then create some new sectors to profit up.
And that does what? Inflates the GDP or decreasing?
Yeah. So what I'm to know is that inflates the GDP, because when you got 2007, if we were to check the inflation between 2007 and the first quarter of last year, that would have given us a lower GDP.
Right.
So when them started, Peter said it's inflation at 3.7% in 2015, because that is where the low inflation regime started. You know?
Yes.
So then use that as the basis, although they make it look like Peter Phillips and Porsche never do nothing. But you don't know the people are not paying attention to them things. That is, we have to pay attention to those things.
True.
No, and that's why we have a responsibility, Raleigh.
Countries broke.
To ensure that this kind of message get out to the people.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
No, the IMF, I think, said that Jamaica's growth over the last decade is 0.8%.
Wow.
What does that mean, Raleigh? You're growing. I wonder if a lot of people understand what growth does to the economy and how does growth. Explain for me, Raleigh. How does the growth of the economy or the lack thereof affect the average man on the road?
All right. So the average man on the road, when the economy there grow, when, for example, the JLP talk about when they benefited from the Norman Marley growth, Norman Marley and crab nigger store. The economy there grow, but all the man in uptown benefit from it. The people in from the road never benefited from it. Right? We had slower growth in the 1970s, only for decline, but the people on the road benefited from it. Because my time Marley was reverse the thing. That much poor people could enjoy better standard living, more people get house, more people get to go to school. Yeah, social integration, employment termination and redundant payment tax. So the living standard of the masses increased. Similarly, on a PJ partition, portion seems similar because PNP is always included in their growth deal. The 0.8% growth that we actually right now, we just can't use one where the people on the street are dead. Yeah.
So that is why.
Not for them. Yeah.
Well, that is why a pound of chicken is
Yeah.
now $400 a pound.
Precisely, I can't afford it. Yeah.
Because the dollar also rallied.
Mhm.
Is at 161.50 to
Exactly.
one Jamaican,
Yeah,
to
man.
$1 US.
Mhm.
And that decrease your spending power.
We're spending power, and another thing that people must know. For every 1 percentage point fall in the value of the Jamaican dollar in relation to the American dollar, debt go up by $14 billion and cost us $600 million more in interest payment. So when the government have to do that, them can't fix the road, them can't fix the hospital, them can't fix nothing. That's why them say they're not fix.
How many
So I want
points?
people to understand that because 62% of the debt is in American dollar.
Wanna understand that, people? What's up, Ryan? 62. Wow, that's like 7 of my day one so far. Good to see y'all in the building. 62% of our debt is in US dollars. Every 1%, the US dollar goes up. It costs Jamaica $14 billion. Let's listen again.
In relation to the American dollar.
Is your spending power.
We're spending power, and another thing that people must know. For every 1 percentage point fall in the value of the Jamaican dollar in relation to the American dollar, debt go up by $14 billion by cost of $600 million more in interest payment.
So debt goes up. Oh, Osia, what's up, Osia? Debt goes up. Every 1% the US dollar increases. Well, every $1 that the Jamaican dollar decreases to the US dollar. So we're at 161 right now. If we go to 162, trouble there because it is going to increase our debt to $14 billion, just the 1%, you know. And then our interest rates is 600 million. Jamaica, we in a trouble, you know. Remember when we used to laugh off at 80? I believe they're trying to pull off a Haitian operation in this country. They want a lot of us to be dirt poor. And we are in the boiling pot of this operation. And we think say a jacuzzi within. And when election did go on right here, we never understand the gravity of the situation. Because nobody now read and then no listen to them, man. We are explain the thing. Big up Colin Bell, Portland Spice TV. You understand? Big up Ralston Iman. Every 1%, Paula, what's up, Paula? Every 1%, not 2, you know, 1%, you know. Some want to imagine if the Jamaican dollar should fall at any point, dramatically, for whatever reason, and it goes up 10%, $10 more. So we go to 171. More want to know times 14 billion by 10. How much again? 140 billion. The debt would go up 140 billion. If you times 600 million by 10, where you get 6 billion interest rate. I just want to know, understand, you know, how catastrophic that can be for the economy, you know. The inflation, food price. When the rest of them tell me if you plant and a joke thing, grow your own. People, the way how this Florence, what's up? And this is not public mischief. I'm saying, look at the trajectory of where we're going, right? If these things happen, if there should be some type of catastrophic something will happen will cause this, what we are going to do? Somebody said me to shut up on my own page. I don't know if they thought that would end well for them when I saw that comment. Yeah, you go get black. Who are you? But shut up, we survived the 90s. This is not the 90s. This is not the 90s. Alright, this is worse than the 90s. Talk about survive the 90s. I'm not even going to ask you what me in the 90s because I the same old Sankey on our sing. FinSAC. Tell the government to release a report. I see. And make we see who really was the beneficiaries and the cause of FinSAC. Tell them why you think they don't want to let it go? Because they know say for them people, the JLP, they may attack. Members, people from that time, that Siaga was integral in the central national. Nobody missing sensation bust that out, man. And I show the evidence, man. What do you, man? 90s was way better than now. What you tell me, say? You know how much my $100 could have buy in the 90s? Your favor fart. You know how much my whenever I have a $5,000 bill them the time there. Once you see the notes them start go up, bad economy, no growth. What are you talking about? But we survived the 90s. Shut up. You shut up. I just shut you up by blocking you. How you feel?
So when the government have to do that, them can't fix the road, them can't fix the hospital, them can't fix nothing. That's why them say they not fix.
How many points?
Yeah, because the money after got in a paying the debt. When they increase to $1 in the US dollar to Jamaican and it go to 162 now. That 14 billion dollar there. We need if we fix the road them. We need if we bring water in a pipe of people when they have water. We need if we put in our education system. So much things is needed for. But where does it go? In paying back debt. People want to see the cycle. The cycle of non-growth. The dollar going up. No improvement, no prosperity. Poverty. Can't afford food. I don't know water expensive. Me can't tell you no because I don't drink pipe water. You don't know water expensive. You don't know how water expensive. Me no drink pipe water. It no good for my system too much. All type of thing there in the water when no good for my system. My body reacts to it negatively. I don't drink pipe water. Me only can wash and bathe with it. You understand what I say? Do you know how expensive bottled water is? I'm a drink olive. I'm a big guy, you know. Based off of your weight, you know, say I have to drink certain amount. If me not drink enough water, my head start to hurt me. When you notice when me there start talking to them, I always have buckles beside me I drink water. So one of them right now, I go get the next one. See that? You can't drink pipe water. Water expensive. It keeps going up and up and up and up and up. As the dollar keep going down and down and down and down and down. The value of the dollar keep going down and down and down and down. This is a vicious cycle, ladies and gentlemen. Meanwhile, we have corrupt politicians robbing the country. We are getting it from every single level. This is why we need to sign the Magnitsky Act. Let me put it up on the screen again for those that are just coming in, ladies and gentlemen. I need you guys to sign the Magnitsky Act. Where is it? Take myself off of the screen so they can see it. We have to get out corruption out of the country, man. Right? For the people in Bolivia, we're just a Bolivia 2.0 that is just coming in. Look at your screen. Big up to Mr. Will Rattigan. He's the one that empowered us with the knowledge of this document. Implement the Magnitsky Act to challenge corruption and human rights violations in Jamaica. Let me see what we do now, because some people signing up, but I know a whole heap of people reach out to me. And we need more people to reach out to me on WhatsApp right now. Forget the link. So we were at 3,455 and we are now at 3,467. You understand? So that is 5, 10, 22 people so far has signed this act since I came on live. People, if we really are going to move in eagle, we have to get that in the hundreds. Reach out to me right now. Want to share this live call on a friend. I have 99 people. It doesn't matter if you're in the States or not. I have 99 people watching on Bvrclips, no 104. I have almost 300 people watching on Bvrclips 2.0. I may have double-digit people watching me on TikTok. I want to share the live. Link me on WhatsApp. The number is 876-451-6535. That's 876-451-6535. Reach out to me right now, ladies and gentlemen, and get the link to sign the Magnitsky Act. We need 10,000. We need 10,000 people to sign it. We are currently, see Steffi put the number in the chat there. Steffi Sweetie, my moderator, thank you. I'm going to write that down and text me right now, ladies and gentlemen. We need to get to 10,000 signatures on this. 10,000. So when I send it to you, I want you to share it with your family. It doesn't matter where in the world you are again. Once you're somebody that is an advocate for a clean government, an advocate for a government that will not violate our human rights, you should be signing this act. Don't matter where you live. Yes? Let's continue. Let's go over here.
He's speaking in terms of the decision making, in terms of what they will be doing. So, if Andrew Holness lose this seat, trust me, Andrew Holness in a lot of trouble. Now, people, listen, make a bite into this. Yes.
Watch this now. What is going to happen here?
I'm going forward. We are preparing our petition for the constituted authority, and we will be vigorous in laying out the case. The law will be vigorous in laying out the case. We either want a rerun in Molan or a rerun in the entire constituency, and that is what we are going for. We don't want to be handed nothing.
And you're saying that there are precedents. There are precedents in law for that?
Well, we must remember that where I started, and the Holness came to power on a petition that says the votes in a particular area was out of whack with precedent and historical data. Fully out of whack, they in the case of Molan, we are seeing numbers, depression of numbers.
Eternal stakeholder. Oh, Genesis, what's up?
Since, well, not even since. From adults.
Oh man, it's so good to see my day ones, man.
This kind of numbers in the Molan division. It is more than being parish for peaceful numbers.
So you can say that something is
like a sword come against democracy.
Something is definitely wrong.
Take that, look back into that clip. Now, let me just.
Sorry about that, guys. My bad.
It's taking.
So, may I go to the audio there again?
It's not grass what happened on election day. So Andrew Holness came to power
in tip-top shape. Make you follow up. Robert Buchanan, good evening.
No, sir. Me have to react to this. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a brother Bolo VNR. I don't know how I missed this, but I did. It is what it is. Paul Buchanan called in, Portland Spice TV with Colin Bell, and he had a lot to say about the seat and what they will be doing. All right, I think this was a day ago, so You know, Andrew's supposed to swear in Tuesday, but this right here, baby. Let me hear what they're saying, man. Let me hear what they're saying.
How are you doing? Good evening.
I am doing well. My listeners have been anticipating you, sir. Welcome to Caribbean Radio HD4. Yeah, man, Caribbean Radio 97.9. We are the biggest radio station
Hi, Doreen.
in Florida, cover most of Florida, from Miami all the way up to Jacksonville. Yes, so you run against the Prime Minister, and we are hearing on the ground that you will be filing an election petition because you are not pleased about the running of the election on the day in your constituency. Tell us.
Easy if sign, Florence. Easy if sign. Know yourself. Tricia, what's up?
A multitude of irregularities.
Yeah.
Let us back up. Let us start from the beginning.
All right.
It's important that you understand the seat.
Yes.
And if we don't go to the beginning, we will not grasp what happened on election day.
Yeah.
So you always came to power with a petition against Dr. Warren Blake in 1997, where he claimed Dr. Blake's vote was highly spiked. In other words, the history of the seat didn't support the numbers that Dr. Blake had gotten, and he was awarded the seat. He had won 5 times after that.
So the court awarded.
Yes, they awarded him the seat, right? And it went to appeal, and he was awarded the seat also. Justice Panel, I think, was the person who took the final decision.
Yes.
And I don't think it was an appeal. I think it was
the
an
Magnitsky Act.
petition. But what happened here is that for 5 straight elections, Andrew Holness have prevailed. This election came on the back of the IC rulings,
Yes.
which takes it to another zone beyond economic questions in terms of economy,
Me I record something now.
beyond
Me
the
can't send a link.
scale of normal politics. This will be personal in terms of the consequences, because you would have known that he would have been referred by the director of the criminal proceedings that they would have begun coming out of the IC, that the director would have ruled that investigations and that score would have begun, and it was repeated many times during the campaign. But it was a campaign of serious consequences where you are being investigated for illicit enrichment.
Yeah.
So a lot of that said, I was asked by our party leader and Jamaica to go there.
Yes.
I went there, and from day one there was a lot of difficulty. I would have been robbed. I would have lost my gun in the robbery. I would have been nearly came to death's door. They bashing on another occasion. They stole a new brand product from me. Yes, man. And they're bashing one of my cars, the windscreen. They stole about 2 7-seater, but we got them back by using technology. We got back those.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of incidents of intimidation and threats to my life. All sort of things before election day. So you must understand the stakes were high.
The stakes were high.
So coming into election day, and little before that, you would have seen Andrew Holness who built one police station at Bay Farm and Olympic Way. One Dege, where the little people call Dege police station.
One day.
How embarrassing. Embarrassing.
Again.
Yeah. In 27 years, and start make them all sort of zinc fence and put up black wall on a copper pen and do everything. Right? All of a sudden, a desperate man.
Yeah.
So I was to lay the base for the desperation and giving out of over 300 tablets and anything you can think of.
Because you were of the opinion that you were going to beat him.
Yes. My canvas showed me numbers akin to what AJ Nicholson would have gotten in 1993. Somewhere in the region 11,000.
11,000?
What?
Yes. That's what my canvas was showing.
Uh-huh.
But in particular, 10,000, 6,670 in the Mullines division,
Yeah.
which is one of the biggest divisions in the constituency. So understand the numbers now. The constituency has 33,000 voters.
So if that's 33,000 voters on the voters list?
33,000. 8,000 in Tigray, 11,000 in Olympic, and 13,400 in Mullines. Where my stronghold are the PNP stronghold.
What?
So the PNP stronghold is the Mullines division.
He would have been stronger in Olympic, and in Tigray it would have been the battleground. The long and short of this election there, we have not yet seen the Mullines vote. The Mullines outturn is less than our worst performance even in the parish council.
What?
What we are alleging is that there is whole scale or across the board corruption. That means there is alliances between PNP and JP inside the boxes.
Oh.
And as a result, there is that kind of concurrence that is going on. As a result, we are not seeing the numbers. And certainly people the whole stations are being bought out. That is what you are seeing.
So what you mean when you say you don't see the Mullines votes yet? What do you mean by that?
Mullines would have been putting out, we should have been achieving somewhere in the region of 6,000 to 7,000. All we got an election day, despite all of the obvious times of merrymaking and celebration with people coming from abroad. Everybody admit that the boxes vote out on Mullines. And at the end of the day, all we are seeing is 2,600 votes. That has never occurred since adults suffered in that division.
So you're saying that the Mullines division... Hold on, Sir Buchanan.
Yes.
You're saying in the Mullines division, you only got 2,000 and change?
Yes.
And normally you would get like how much?
Well, Patrick, at his lowest, would be getting 3,900, or that is in the past, the general term is about, maybe about 4,000. And the state where this time I was turning out bigger crowds, and a popular candidate down there. No, we have not seen the Mullines. I was expecting out of the 7,000 that we had projected, that would at least get 5,000.
Out of the Mullines division alone?
Yeah, out of Mullines division, that's 13,000 votes. I challenge them to come out and say, not 2,000. This is unprecedented.
How many did the Prime Minister get in that division?
What?
How many votes did Andrew Wallace get in the Mullines division in this election?
You get about 1,000 now. His vote in the Mullines division remain as a straight line. In other words, it didn't go down, it didn't go up.
Right.
It played true to form.
Right.
What happened is that we have not seen our votes yet.
So should we take it that there was some voter suppression in the Mullines division?
The voter suppression, whether boxes were switched, whatever. I haven't gotten a chance to examine the pink slip yet because we have only gotten some. All sorts of across the board concurrence on this issue, and we have to go to the bottom of it.
So what are the complete?
Ladies and gentlemen, this seat is a troubling seat. I don't believe that Andrew Wallace should be sworn in, I don't believe, and there is too much. Jamaica is too much. It's just too much. This man is under investigation for illicit enrichment. You understand what I'm saying? And his cabinet, people in his cabinet, 10 of them, that is unknown to us, that might have been voted back in, is also under investigation. Want to see why we need to sign the Magnitsky Act? Right? People, reach out to me on WhatsApp. Too many red flags. Thank you, eternal stakeholder. Too many red flags. You hear the man say? He hasn't even gotten all the information about the election. Why are they delaying or allegedly delaying giving him the information? He has not seen all the pink slips. You know what is the pink slip? The pink slip tells you is a receipt of what was counted in the polling station. The man has not seen that. All of them. There were reports because one lady called in for Andre program and she said she waited and watched that particular office, and it is alleged that they did not leave out of that office. That office that's up the polling station, that is a cause of concern, until almost 10 p.m. in the night. And I remember Mr. Paul Buchanan coming on saying the lawyers asked about it and they told them that, you know, the reason why it took so long for them to leave was because the person was sick. What in the world is going on? And the election, that seat was called before that time. So if the box them allegedly don't reach the counting station, that is actually very, very close to where that actual polling station is, and it became the last set of boxes to reach the counting station. I even heard reports that allegedly the man them take the long route to go to the polling station.
Things that you will be going to the court with.
No, because I don't want to lay out that in the but certainly the level of intimidation,
yes,
the level of violence that compound where one man was beating up the OJ security, boxing him up because he wasn't playing game with him. The snow counting, which I guess was part of the pattern throughout the day. Elsewhere also, in Mullines, it was very effective. At St. Mary's, at Jews Avenue, I was getting panic calls. What is this, Mr. Buchanan? I'm in the line for over 2 hours and I can't get to vote. These lines we have up there, long lines. And, you know, this whole thing is that,
there's a report. There's a report that at 5 o'clock at some polling station, people was in the line and was not allowed to vote. Did that happen in your case?
I don't want to speak loosely because this is not a desperate man seeking to go to Parliament. I've been here already. I don't miss anything. I want to be fair to all sides, to my side, and to get at the truth. Democracy must not only be done, it must appear to have been done. Certainly it will not appear that way. In the morning,
Did you guys hear what Mr. Buchanan just said? He said democracy must not only be done, it must appear to have been done. So he doesn't want to speak loosely about reports of people that actually was in the line and didn't get to vote after 5 p.m. Alright, so let me see what this a person here come with. Because I did unblock you a while ago, but it's clear. Oh my God, the wrong person get blocked. It's clear that there was too many reports. Raw, you will big up yourself. Sorry about that. Oh, so you're one of them too. Okay. All right, have a good night. Have a good night. It's because I didn't get to put the subscriber only on it. So there's a lot of trolls over there. But anyway, democracy needs to, the democratic process, it needs to appear that it happened. There was just too many reports. These are not things that they can just gloss over and look past. The two leaders, the wife and the husband, their names were called in instances at polling stations. And those specific polling stations were one that favored the People's National Party. Is that a coincidence? I think not. I think not. On the day, Wagwan DJ Jimmy, on the day of nomination, there was also reports of, what's her name, Juliet Oles, people in my Black Road. So the candidate couldn't get to be nominated. And this man's life was threatened. Them thief in Pajero, all type of thing, them thief in canvassing. A whole heap of threat, Mr. Paul Buchanan commander, you know. So if Andrew Holness and his supporters had felt that they had this election for this seat on lock, why would all those things be happening? Why the intimidation? Why all of this? Questions to be asked, questions to be answered, you know?
And you will let these two SWAT cars all over the place. The SWAT cars with this big SWT all over the place. It is self-intimidators. You go into a station, you overstay your time, you and the people then have their little confrontation, both stuff, counting stuff. You go for Mall Road, which sell off for the People's National Party. And the same thing. People were accused of neglecting that. The school in which it is, that school at Taylor Basic in the Olympic division is closed down now. And the people are taking him on apparently he never liked that. And when he leaves the station, he sent back a police team and that again led to a temporary session of voting.
Want to hear that?
So what wasn't a voting day for democracy in the city.
Why would that stop the voting if police is in the area?
Why what?
Why would that, the cause of police in the area, why would that stop voting?
Well, when he came out, apparently he was very upset at how the people confronted him. And when he was leaving, he sent back some police. And in a scenario like that, voting would be stopped. You have police outside, you have excitement. People are shuffling the roads outside because police will just come in with their hands up in the air. They come in with them come with them long guns around the place. A little woman who comes to vote.
Yeah.
And then the people who come to vote. They gotta stick around with that. They're going on the yard.
Intimidation. Intimidation.
I mean, that is the scenario that we have to face.
Intimidation. Even the police force was used.
We have boxes taking some perilous parts, not their school, the courier road, that they should take the boxes. The boxes over to at 10 o'clock in the night, which can be indoor or outdoor. Can be comfortable out there. They can't sign up on nothing. Nothing.
So
you have a strong of GLP. And even in a non-election day, walking up and down outside that school, much less an election night, and you have to go through them. You sign out your life. So that is the kind of scenario. It's actually like a fucking phenomenon. So everybody is going at this position and watch TV from, and you are over there. And that is what I'm talking about.
So why the counting took so long?
You need to get better.
What?
Let me just talk a little about the door. Go ahead. We're talking, because we have to be very clear.
Hi, Tristan.
You're talking about a constituency that we call the highest rate of murders in the country. 50 murders up at last month alone there. For years, that a constituency has been stained with the gun, but cycle of gun violence. Yeah. So you have not the little students that get 11 1 in CFC. They are not heroes. The heroes you hear about the bad man there.
Yeah.
You know, what is alarming, you know, is that Andrew Wallace is the person that has this seat for 27 years, also. 27 years, also. However long him did it. How is it that the violence in that area? How you doing, SAS 81 salute? How is it the violence in that area is so high? Granted, this is the Prime Minister that is boasting about crime rate going down. Why isn't the crime being fixed in your own constituency? Has anybody ever asked that? Thank you, Miss Genesis. You are a lifesaver. That's what I want. I want somebody to put my number there so they can link me on WhatsApp to sign the Magnitsky Act so we can challenge corruption and human rights violations in Jamaica. It doesn't matter where you are in the world, you can sign it. We need to get 5,000 signatures. Well, 10,000 signatures. It would be nice if we got 5,000 signatures tonight. But my platform is not, the people are not coming in those numbers. How you doing, Rose? Sometimes I get 500 people watching. I should be easily at 1,000 right now, but hey, it is what it is. We still battle on and continue on. But yeah, this is interesting, man. This Paul Buchanan, Andrew Wallace situation, very interesting.
Yeah. These are the names that are called. The children give graduates have to give different address. Not address down there because they don't want to be part of the state and brighten their chances to get a job. That comes to
I hear you on that, I hear you.
To the member of parliament who is supposed to be the prime minister of Jamaica and making it a model. The schools are not equipped. They are not equipped with the technology infrastructure. You understand, the equipment to meet the challenges of the new technology that is coming all over, that is unfolding throughout the world.
So wait, what you are saying, that the Prime Minister's constituency is not a model constituency?
It's not.
That are in doubt. Everybody know PMP, like you, not coming correct, but no, that toil and them grapes. So nobody comes there. What is talking about? You crazy? I have not gotten one of my colleagues to come down there. Not one. The only person that comes. The Region 3 chairman will come to a few of our meetings.
Yeah.
And the party leader came twice. He came at my presentation. And we did a walk when the people got flooded out at a place called Niggas Gully during burial. I was there 2 o'clock in the morning when Jamaica was speaking. I was with my people.
Yeah.
In the hurricane, at the kind of representation that I've given them. Yeah, the
wow.
basic school that was closed down for 15 years.
Wow. So some excellent points there from Mr. Paul Buchanan. The man was it 2 o'clock in the morning and a hurricane hit? The man there helping the people. The type of violence that's in the constituency. He's saying, yo, most people he invites, they don't want to come because of the violence. So that is how bad Andrew Wallace's constituency is. But he's the Prime Minister for 10 years and his constituency is not a model constituency. Man, this is terrible, bro. This is terrible. Facts.
Years and nothing. I had to come and rebuild it along with assistance from Rootstone and Horton.
How long have you been in that constituency, Sir Bob?
Yeah. What about that? What is it?
How long have you been in that constituency?
Let's call it 11 months, huh? 11 months. And we have been here for 28 years now. Understand? And I've done nothing. And I matched my record in West Rural St. Andrew, where I was the MP against him. My 4 years against him. 28 years. We built the highway out to Sligoville. I built 5 IT training centers. We built 3 health centers. We built 2 schools during my 4.5 years of West Rural.
Yeah.
We built a new wedding school. Yeah. We built 3 bridges. We do a whole new power He has done none.
Yeah. You know, Jennifer, important to get the fact that is true. However, who determines what is fact from not fact? Because the people on the ground that experience what they experience, they are the ones that are crying out. They are the ones that made videos. But yet still the mainstream media is not giving those videos any credence. Do you know how much videos there are out there of voter suppression happening right in front of our eyes? Do you know how many? Ridiculous. But anyway, let's continue.
So tell
No
me.
track record there.
So tell us
You
now.
can't find any.
Tell us now. What will happen going forward?
Well, of course, the lawyers, it is the time of the lawyers, and we are providing our lawyers with evidence.
Yeah.
Of course, you know, with intimidation, people might not want to come forward. So
Right.
we have people who are strong enough and courageous enough to come forward. I myself kind of provide that.
Yes.
Because, you know, they have come at me so much time and I start up to them every time.
Yeah.
So they know it's home. I'm not afraid. I'm going forward. We are preparing our petition for the constituted authority, and we will be vigorous in our in laying out the case.
Selena!
We
What's
either want a
up?
rerun in Malines or a rerun in the entire constituency. And that is what we are going for. We don't want to be handed nothing.
And you're saying that there
we
are
want to challenge
precedents.
them on the ground.
There are precedents in law for that.
Good to see you, baby.
Well, you must remember that we're
Keep doing your thing, alright? I see you. Keep doing your thing, baby.
The votes in a particular area was out of work with precedent and historical data. Fully out of work, the claim. In the case of Malines, we are seeing numbers, depression of numbers, not recorded since, well, not even since. From adult suffrage when we started voting to now, we have never recorded this kind of number in the Malines division. It is lower than even the parish official number.
So you can say that something is
like a sword from against democracy.
Something is definitely wrong.
Yes, so along with all the irregularities that we could find to out.
Selena, how you signed the petition? What? Did Selena say she signed the petition? How you sign the petition? Did somebody drop the petition in the chat? How you signed the petition?
Now to the courts. We will ask for a finding in the lawsuit.
And when will this be filed? This week? Next week?
Oh, Miss Collins.
You have 14 days in which to
Man,
file.
hey.
And 5 of January.
Hey, salute to Miss Collins, man. I gotta love that lady. I love that lady so much. Shout out to Miss Collins, man. Appreciate you, Miss Collins. Appreciate you. You just don't know. Lord have mercy. Salute to Miss Collins, man. You heard?
So you're getting ready to file.
Yeah, we are about to file.
Well, the world, Sir Paul Buchanan, the world is watching this one because
True.
it is no ordinary politician. You're talking about the Prime Minister going into his third term under another cloud of suspicion. That don't look
Yeah,
good.
it don't look good.
Yes, we all saw you in the lead and everybody was like, watch this now. What is going to happen here?
Yes.
And the thing stopped. For about 2 hours we heard nothing.
Hey,
Yes.
I'm proud of you too, Selena. Hey, Miss Collins, send it to Sassy.
He doesn't want to, he would not, well, I can't speak to him, but one should not want to go forward with that
Sassy.
kind of cloud over there.
Sassy, you on WhatsApp
So,
or Instagram?
not today,
I can send it to you on Instagram.
Satisfied with what they thought.
Yeah.
So, and let us start the game again.
And
So
let-
that if you want a clean bill of health, then you can do that. But I have said from the beginning, you cannot beat me in a fair democratic way.
Well, let the court decide and take its course.
Lord of mercy.
Okay, my friend.
All right, Sir Bob. Thanks for the time.
Man, oh man, oh man. Did you hear that? Mr. Buchanan, Mr. Paul Buchanan said, Andrew Ones, not you, Sassy, Sassy 81. Paul Buchanan just said Andrew Honest cannot beat him in a clean, fair, democratic election. Shots fired, ladies and gentlemen. Shots fired. Did you hear what he said about how Andrew Honest actually got his seat? He took it to court. He took it to court several times. That's how he won his seat. And I did not know that that particular constituency, the largest cluster of supporters, is in the PNP. 13,000 votes come from that place alone. Is it 13,000? Yeah, because I think he said there's 31,000 eligible votes in that constituency. And there's a particular part of the constituency, a cluster, that votes in a certain polling station, and it's 13,000. He also said that reports came out that Andrew Honest, yes, he messaged me on Instagram, Sassy81. Andrew Honest went there and he was not received well by the comrades. Them run him where? And it is alleged that he got upset and he sent police down there. And Shaka asked a question, which was a very good question. How does the police down there stop the people from voting? Well, the big long guns, them, the intimidation. You have to remember the constituency is a violent place and people not trust police anyway. You understand? So it's those things. You get me? It's those things. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man, about that, man. I never got to listen to that interview. I'm glad I did and got to react to it. I am now even more confident than before about Andrew, that this seat going to Mr. Paul Buchanan. I am more confident than ever before. Mr. Buchanan is the right man for the job to actually take this to court. And the Laborites, them are going to go crazy when Andrew Honest lose his seat, because them are go crazy just by the thought of it in my comment section. Ain't that something? But yeah, follow me on all of my platforms. Bolo TBV, Bolo VNR, Bolo VNR Clips, and Bolo VNR 2.0. Follow me on Instagram, Win with Bolo. Like the video, share the video, subscribe. And if your heart leads you to, you can donate to the Cash App, you can donate to the PayPal, or you can hit me up on the Zelle. And of course, my number is 876-451-6535. You can hit me up on WhatsApp. We need all hands on deck in signing the Magnitsky Act so that we can implement that Magnitsky Act to challenge corruption and human rights violations in Jamaica. All right? That is it. Moving on to the next topic. Somebody said, what are you talking about? Mr. Holmes, Mark, what? Mr. Holmes? Man, listen, I ain't got time for messages that are not clear. Andrew won't give it up. I disagree. After the way he got in the first place, won't happen. Freedom is not about him giving it up, Andrew Honest won his seat through the courts. Paul Buchanan is going to the courts. What I'm going to do, fight the courts? When the courts, the evidence come up and they make them cogent argument, then the good lawyer them oh, you know what, Miss Genesis? I am going to send you the link to the Magnitsky Act on your Instagram right now. Hold on. So you can do that in the chat. Oh, Sassy81 is here. I see you, Sassy. Yeah. I just sent it to you, Sassy. Who else? Where's Miss Genesis? Miss Genesis, Send me a message. Oh, there you are. Alright, so I just sent it to you. You can copy that and post it in the comment section. Oh, Sassy81, seeing as your moderator, you can copy that message and drop it, paste it in this comment section for me. Please. I haven't given Nightbot that command as yet. Hold on. Let's see if we can fix that. Listen to this now. We're gonna move on to this.
Yes. So this can be trouble for arms in terms of case against him. Let us bring up the statement. Also, I've given him the benefit upon the route of which he had taken. So Paul Buchanan, right, it's possible that Paul Buchanan is going to win this case against him. Let us bring up this document and show the history.
Listen up.
And the same route in terms of what? Where Paul Buchanan is taking this. So this can be trouble for Andrew Holness. Now, okay. All right, here it is. Holness joined the Jamaica Labour Party, JP, in 1992 and became actively involved in 1993 while a student at the University of the West Indies. Holness was announced as the JLP candidate in West Central constituency in October 1997. Ahead of the 1997 general election in December, he was the youngest candidate in the election at age 25. Now, in his constituency, he was running against Warren Blake of the People's National Party and Steve Daly of the National Democratic Movement. After the initial count, Holness was the projected winner of the seat, right? However, when the Electoral Office of Jamaica released the full result in late December, they did not announce a winner in St. Andrew, West Central, as there were several irregularities, including missing boxes, the very same thing of what Paul Buchanan is saying now. Missing boxes of vote and ballots spoiled after the initial count on 28 December. Holness was declared winner of the seat. Although the matter was not considered settled, Holness was sworn in as Member of Parliament on February 24, 1998, delayed by a magisterial recount on 6th of March 1998. He lost the seat as the election court had ordered a re-election, which was held on March 26. Blake won the re-election. People need to listen to this, and this is important. However, due to more irregularities, including voter intimidation and corrupt electoral management at 4 polling stations, Holness in trouble. The re-election was overturned in those districts. In the second re-election on 31st of June, Blake required 75 votes to beat Holness, but only garnered 688. So Holness was declared the winner of the seat. Shortly after entering the House, Holness was appointed as the opposition spokesperson on land. So let us take it away. The melting pot.
Yeah.
So pay attention what we have here. Right?
Yeah.
Let us speak this because this is a juicy deal.
Yeah. What we have in front of you?
Yes, Paul Buchanan now is taking the same route where Andrew Holness are taken.
Yeah.
And you see when it goes into the court, then
what did I just say to the person a while ago? Somebody said they don't think he's going to give it up. It's not a give up. When the court said boop a boop, boop in them head. Boop, 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 boop. I see everything him do to win the seat. So Paul Buchanan do the same thing what him do to win the seat. Only thing is, I think Paul Buchanan has way more incriminating evidence for the courts to go, yeah, we need a re-election. Yeah. Too much. It is too much. It is too much, ladies and gentlemen. You understand? And I'm watching these next 48 hours very carefully. You understand? Because he's supposed to be sworn in Tuesday. So I'm watching these next 48 hours very carefully. Yes? Yes. Let's continue. Let us hear what Melting Pot is saying.
Understand? They are going to articulate to the Roper Act, you know, the Roper Act. You understand? So I am like 100% confident that Paul Buchanan is going to work with this.
100%?
No, watch this.
Damn!
He doesn't leave Andrew Honest because Andrew Honest losing that seat, he has no more government protection from the Integrity Commission Investigative.
Yes.
Exactly.
Based on the cloud that surround him, he would have no more protection. Number one, automatically, he could be Prime Minister.
Exactly.
That is done from him.
Exactly.
So this is destruction to come.
Man, listen.
Yeah, I mean, you know, this is why Andrew go all out, you know. Because Andrew know if he never win, he have no protection from him government, from him party, you know. When him come up against the Integrity Commission. So Andrew have to go all out in a way that they oversubscribe the amount of voters to the constituency and the rest of activity, as I said.
Let me tell you something, man. You see? I'm the business that nobody wants to say. Can I say freedom? Freedom sweet, you know. Freedom is sweet. Freedom is beautiful. You hear what I said? Freedom is beautiful. Beautiful. Me say, freedom is what? Beautiful. Remember me tell you that. You see when, I wonder if I saw him did tell me, oh, hold on. I can't share this. I can't share this. I'm not going to play the voice note. Pastor Peter Chambers text me. He said, Bolo, what's up? A lot of folks are in tears. I want my screen recorder there. Where's my screen recorder? Where Dior? Dior, you there? Need somebody to screen record this. Need somebody to screen record this. Where is my screen recorder, Dior? Let me find her. Let me text her. Hold on. Call her. I'm gonna call her. Probably the hour. I just wanna speak the name of Jesus over every heart and every mind. Dior, what's up? You know some live. You know some live right now, right?
Oh no, me never know.
Yeah, man, me live. Me need to go on screen record this to me when I go say right now.
When me for come? TikTok?
No, man, come over Bolo VNR 2.0.
Alright, me I come right now.
Yeah. Just tell me when you're ready when you come over there. Tell me when you're ready. Yeah, man, me need to have a screen record this. Alright, I'm gonna wait for now to come in the comment section. Dior, where you at? Come on, let's go. Let's go, man. I got a lot more stuff to talk about. Oh, you're here? Alright, good. Tell me when you're ready. Tell me when you're ready. Tell me when you're ready. Ladies and gentlemen, good night. It's your brother Bolo VNR. And I'm on the 2.0 platform. And, you know, in recent times, Andrew Holness appears to have won the election. And I say appears purposefully. And a lot of people have been coming at the true men and women of God. Even some people that claim that they are men and women of God. I have gotten calls from people. Oh, this person is fake. He did this to me. I tell them, don't call my phone. But anyway, Pastor reached out to me the other day. Yesterday, as a matter of fact. And he said, Bolo, that's Pastor Peter Chambers. He said, Bolo, what's up? A lot of folks are in tears and expressing, they are saying they miss the series of a pounding word. They are begging for me to return. I told them the Lord spoke to me to dust off my feet and leave the people of Jamaica. They have heard enough and to keep them until judgment. End quote. Thank you so much, Slimmers, for the love. Now, I want to say this to the people that is reach out into that is missing the apostle Peter Chambers with these videos. Go back to all the videos before that. Look at the consistency in the message of those videos. You understand? What was the consistent message? One, the government is working for the evil order. Two, we must repent. Three, judgment is coming to Jamaica because of what those evil people are practicing. That was the message throughout his entire videos that he did. Right? So I want you guys to understand that he has been given the message from God to stay quiet. He has said enough. Go back and listen to those videos. And what I will do is play those videos. I'm going to go back and look for the very first few videos that tells his story about locking up, getting locked up and being behind the bars because of a lie that was told. A death warrant was put on the apostle's head. He was one of them that spoke out in the pandemic against the joke. They wanted his life, ladies and gentlemen. You understand? And it goes back to what I was saying before when I started this show. Mr. James O'Keefe said, what is your price? If your price is not life, then you cannot be speaking the truth. You have to put your life on the line to stand on the truth. You understand? And that's exactly what Apostle Peter Chambers is doing. That's exactly what Mark Stewart is doing and many others. They're putting their life on the line to speak out against this organized set of outsiders, puppeteers, doing all of this to us in Jamaica. This is bigger than you could ever even imagine. All right? So, you have heard enough from the videos. Go back and watch them until judgment for Jamaica. That is the message. And I thank you. Yes, Dior, send me that. I'm going to post that as a short for my TikTok and for my video. Dior, you know, say I am a screen recorder, you know, say I have it there. You know that already, you know. Anyway, moving on, my people. So, I just want to share that with you from Peter Chambers. Alright, I now play the voice note. The voice note kind of different. And I now go no hints. I go on saying fake, I go on saying false, to no own detriment. Continue. To no own detriment. Continue. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Fall on your own swords. Anyway, moving on. Next video. So we deal with Paul Buchanan. No. The maestro himself. Mr. Will Rattigan. I'll be saving best for last, you know.
No. You can't give nobody no money for vote. Look on this.
Right, if I don't want.
No, $500.
Then you make X with $500.
Right, I
And you make an X with you $500. That's illegal, people.
This is one video, you know. Are the green people, you know? This is a video of the green people, you know. You understand? Big up Bolo. Where right, Mango? I have not heard from her since the election. Yeah, I've been looking for her as well. I hope that she is well. Oh, she gotta be pissed at Jamaica. They have, I mean, all of the things that we've went through with the healthcare system and all of that. And people's families cried of loss of loved ones. And they still took bribes not to vote. still took bribes to vote and sold out. If those people didn't sell out, you know, this election would be different, you know. The results, if there wasn't people in the police force that sold out, this election would be different. And I am saying, uno no sell for sell out. Me no know. There has been reports of by the prophet that whole heap of people get paid on every level for buy out this election. That's what the prophet said. I can play the tape. And I mean, so it's a thus saith the Lord. You understand? So with the understanding of these things, you know, it is what it is. And a lot of the liberals, them don't like us talking about it because them shame. Deep down they are ashamed. Now, Nightbot is supposed to be dropping the link. No, I don't see it though. I'm supposed to drop it every 5 minutes. The link to the
And we don't know if EOJ is going to look at these things. We don't know. EOJ should. There's another one I have here where the man clearly, the people they were standing outside and they were saying, "You don't have no money." And the man reaching in his pocket and said, "No, no money. So no money, yeah." And he gave them money so that they could go and vote. Let me see. That's the kind of people. All right. Opal. I think I sent this one to you. I'm going to send this Opal. And if you haven't put it up, put that up. All right. Okay, go back to this. Let me say, do you think the Bambino said, do you think there will be enough evidence to take the JP to court for vote back? Bambino, the evidence is there.
Want to hear that?
The evidence is there.
The evidence is there.
We just need now the affidavits.
You hear that?
But people witness this. And look at this one. Look at this. Here we go.
No, $500.
Yeah, man said, I think I heard him say, we have a bribe you to, if I that you want. If I that
Remember
you
slow
want.
it
Bribe. Listen carefully.
Remember slow it down.
Bribe you to ask if I that you want.
You hear him
You
say
hear
that?
that? We have a bribe you. Listen carefully.
Bribe you to ask if I that you want.
You hear that?
The man say we are going to bribe you to raw if I that you want. These people are in full green. This is not comrades doing this. The man can write X and the man might give him $500. If you go write him X beside the bell. Yeah man, all of them pastors that will take the money. Hey, God go with them.
Huh? We have a bribe you. If I that you want.
You hear that?
What the statute say? What the law said? The law said you commit bribery.
Yep.
If you offer directly or indirectly somebody to vote or not to vote. Cock mouth kill cock. Here it come right out of mouth, yeah.
Bribe you to ask if I that you want.
No.
One more time here then.
Bribe you to ask if I that you want. Bribe you to ask if I that you want. Bribe you to ask if I that you want.
No, $500.
And you make extra give 500 blood clots.
Right, control. So, I make you can't vote. You hear what I'm saying? You can't vote. That. Come cross with it. So,
You can't make this up, no people.
So when the sister something wrong with we the people them, right? As much as we talk about Andrew honest, something wrong with we the people them. The people them where do this. It's a game. They are willing participants in this corruption. So when the judgment come on, nobody ball. Member wanna do, nobody ball.
You can't make this up. Opa, where's the other one? They said go to media assets.
And it's
Yeah, money now.
No, I never knew you see what it's doing. Go Thailand, please. And tell him to get money already.
I'm tell him nothing, but we keep more than
Hold on.
There were 10 people who do that. Well, I know me don't know.
hear that?
So that
Give
a
money.
RT boss.
10 people to go forward.
Give money for 10 people if you go boat. Wow, me see my pull out the money out of my pocket for the video. Only if you go watch Real Rattigan. Voter suppression, Jamaica know your rights. Only election victory. Is an appeal coming? Question mark. Whoa, this is the on video.
That is against the law.
It is against the law, it's a crime.
And you see, it's
Devon Wagwan.
like they congregate in front of the polling station, and the people them just stand up. Them just stand up there, and you just come up to them and say, "See, I'm money." I go.
Hey, Devon, me play your story for my life, you know. Me just change up your voice. The voice note where you send me play it, man. Me do a whole show upon it alone. Me I tell you what your name.
A vote. This is just untenable. This Jamaica, we gone and they have
Gone to the dogs, Willie. Mr. Rattigan, gone to the dogs.
We are plunging at darkness.
Of course. Terrible, man.
And that's why this gentleman could have said the things and when him say about where the family.
Oh my God. And they're stupid.
They're dunce, they're dark, and they're stupid.
They're dunce.
Oh my God.
And they're stupid.
That's why we can't buy them all. We can't give them a 5 grand, a 2 grand, a 10 grand, a 15 grand, whatever the price is. We'll buy them. And that's why the politician, and I heard a story where a gentleman who got money to vote from a politician went to see the politician a year or two later and said, "Listen, we need some money." And the politician said to him, "I already pay you for your vote already. We don't have no more money for you."
Wow. Wow. How embarrassing. How embarrassing.
Here it is.
How embarrassing.
Here it is. Listen to this.
And the challenge and your policy, listen.
But just the mere fact that cafe observers are saying people are in the line at 5 p.m. and not allowed to vote is serious, right? Everybody know. If I one thing you know is that when 5 o'clock come, if you're in the line, you have to be allowed to vote. The Representation of the People Act, ROPA, says this, right? I asked the Director of Elections about this in an interview I did on my radio program Beyond the Headlines after the election. He says it's something they're going to be looking into. We cannot allow this to drop. We can't drop this. This is serious. This is concerning. This has to be explained by the Electoral Office. Now, the PNP went on to say that while they respect the will of the voters, they said they can't ignore the corrosive effects of these illegal and immoral actions on public trust in the electoral process. And they said they're calling on the Electoral Commission, law enforcement, and civil society to deal with this, to take steps, they said, to confront and eradicate these practices. Now, there's another development, which is that Paul Buchanan, the PNP candidate who ran against Prime Minister Andrew Holness, says he's challenging the results. He's alleging irregularities in PNP stronghold polling stations. He claims there was a, quote, strange removal of several boxes. He says he's gathering evidence. He says he'll report the matter officially to the Electoral Office within a week. So we're tracking all of that and we'll update you on that. So what happens now? First of all...
See? And here is... All we can. OT, move that from up, please. On this one. I saw it up here a while ago. No. All right, folks. So let's go back to this article here. Cafe, right? That's Citizens Action for Free and Fair Elections. They've been around for a while. And they said, it's right here. They said that it's a contravention of the law, but it will need to investigate each case individually to establish whether in fact there was a breach. And they're going to investigate. Cafe is not a law enforcement agency.
Exactly.
Cafe is not a regulatory agency.
They're not equipped for that.
Cafe is a member of civil society.
Exactly. They raise concerns.
Precious little like Cafe can do.
They can't do it.
But I can show Cafe how it can get the word out and how it can punch above its weight.
Mm-hmm.
We'll talk about that some other time.
And a ramp with Mr. Will Rattigan, you know, hey, you thinking normal? Yeah, stay there.
Votes for sale. The study find out 1 of every 10 undecided voter will accept cash or can. I think it's more than that. I think it's 2. I think it's more than that. But people are still vote. And you thought that by now these things would have been handled by EOJ.
1 out of every 10 voters sell them vote, you know. Wow. That are the statistic.
I hear some stories about him. How he went to certain places, certain polling stations and things of that nature.
Yep.
And I don't think he was allowed, or under the law, he's not allowed to go certain places, but he went. When
you hear that? That's Andrew, you know. Andrew wants that.
I'm gonna show you something.
Man, oh man. Where you say, have a good new week, Bolo. Keep up the amazing work. We are cheering you on.
Right,
love and respect. Hey man, listen. I wanna say a shout out to everybody. All of the day ones, everybody in Bus Life. Everybody that supports Bus Life, supports KB. I wanna say a big shout out to KB. You know what I'm saying? That's the broski forever, you heard? Salute to the man. Salute to the man. Rodney, salute to you, my brother. Salute to you, Nacho. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, salute to Danby. Salute to TJ. Salute to 86K. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Biz. Everybody that's doing their thing. Salute to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Salute to Miss Akime, Selena. Salute to Miss Yo Thoughts, Miss Genesis, you know what I'm saying? Who am I leaving out? Who else got a platform? Maybe I don't know about no new person, but I think that's it. I don't know about nobody else. Do I? Am I missing somebody? Yeah, I am. Salute to Meek. Salute to Meek, you know what I'm saying? Salute to her. Salute to Chill. Oh my God, man. Salute to El Boogie. Salute to El Boogie. Salute to Chill. They got their platforms. Oh, we already know the First Lady, Miss Collins. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going nowhere, Assassin 81. I'm just saying salute to all those people that have platforms. And salute to the people in the chat that still got love and respect for themselves. You know what I'm saying? And love and respect for me. I reciprocate the same. I got love and respect for y'all as well. All right? Real talk. So, hey, salute. I ain't going nowhere, Sassy.
In the Prime Minister's South Andrew West Central, in his constituency, that there were 32,213 registered voters, and they came up with 17,997 spoiled votes. And we're going to tell you the difference between a rejected vote and a spoiled vote. And then I come up with this, said the Prime Minister received on election day and night, he received 7,000, after being behind with about 14 boxes to go. He won that contest with 7,054 votes, and Mr. Buchanan received 4,953. I think the numbers are a little bit different now. And at the spoiled vote, 17,900.
What's up, Pauline? How you doing?
Now, we have been told that EOJ said that this is they
Thank
didn't
you,
put this out.
Merle.
And see, it says source EOJ. They said no, we didn't put this out. So let's say they didn't put it out. Oh, Steffi sent me something. Hold on, Steffi.
Hey, Mrs. Steffi. What Steffi? Steffi Sweetie pa Will Rattigan show. Check your messages, Mr. Rattigan. Steffi, I see you. I see you, Steffi.
And 10 of the remaining boxes. So that means that every 10 voters in those boxes voted for the, out of every 10 voters, 9, I think, voted for the Prime Minister, which is
impossible.
That's just
impossible. Out of 14 boxes left, Andrew Holness was losing that seat. And out of 14 boxes, the ratio was that a 9 person. 9 out of 10 person vote for Andrew. In our stronghold for the PMP. Nah, bro. That ain't it, bro. That ain't it.
It's unheard of.
Unheard of.
It's unheard of.
Totally unheard of.
So the question is, what can Mr. Buchanan do? What can he do?
Well, he's proceeded. We don't have to go upon that. He's proceeded.
The vote buying one. Did you hold on? I can't see you now. Hope I'll move this on the place.
No, me want to see this. Hold on. What is? What is? One next video with vote buying. That the big woman, they have $200,000 pan and be a $5,000 bill. Once you have $5,000 bill, you don't need a lot to make 200,000. Let me tell you, you don't need a lot. What's up, Latanya? Where you going with? You don't need a lot of money to make 200,000. I'm sorry. 10 times 20. That's it. 10,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. When you say you're tired, does it come from work? Or be get some rest now? Wow. Vote buying for days.
Let's repeat. Replay that video.
Please replay it. Look how them excited over 200,000. Oh my goodness. You had a game day today? Oh, you wanna enjoy yourself?
How does it come down to him?
Me still a look for night bad to drop this thing. I'm gonna see it, you know.
I was showing you this. See the specimen, so you have
oh yes, hold on there. Nightbot has dropped the Magnitsky Act. People, look out for Nightbot. Let me see if he drop in at this chat. Me just edit Nightbot a while ago, you know. Every 5 minutes he's supposed to drop it. The Magnitsky Act. Let me see if he drop it over here. Say it. Yes, can you help me out by signing this petition? I want you guys to look at Nightbot carefully, ladies and gentlemen. Every time I go live on YouTube now, every 5 minutes, the Magnitsky Act is going to be dropped. It says, can you help me out by signing this petition? ? Challenging corruption and human rights violations in Jamaica. Magnitsky Act, we need to get 10,000 signatures at least. There is the link after that. One of my moderators, could you scroll up and check the link to see if it's going through, because I don't want to do it on my phone because it's going to move me away from the live. Please. Merle, go scroll up in the comments and look. Rose said if the EOJ didn't put out that there were 17,000 spoiled votes, the person who worked on that, they might be in problem. I hope no one lose their life because of this bowler. Boy, I hope so too, you know. That's all I can do is hope. That's all I can do. Any of my moderators has confirmed that the link is working on YouTube. I just realized, I just saw the Magnitsky. It's not over here. Yes, it is. That's what I'm saying. You have to look. It is there, man. It's one of those long messages. I actually scrolled up and saw it. It's there, man. I'm looking at it right now, Miss Genesis. You remember when you said, have a good new week, Bolo. Keep up the good work. Just before that, Nightbot dropped it. Maybe I need to go dark so you guys can see it. Just before that, Miss Genesis, you write that message. When you say, I told you, Dior, just find it over that side. I want you to click the link, Dior, and see if it's working. Timestamp. No. Look at your message when you said to me, I told you so, Bolo. Look at it. Nightbot dropped the message I'm telling you about the Magnitsky Act right before that. You said to me, Miss Genesis, you said, have a good new week, Bolo. Keep up the good, amazing work. We are cheering you on, love. And respect, bro. Blessings. 30K plus. I told you, laughing emojis and the heart faced emoji. Just before that message, Nightbot dropped it. Can you help me by signing this petition? That's how it starts. T-Tara, you see it now? Amazing. So I have now adjusted Nightbot to continuously it's working wonderful to continuously drop the Magnitsky Act in the chat. For my moderators, I still need you guys to have the Magnitsky Act in your clipboard. So when you are live and I'm talking about it and somebody is interested, them not have to reach out to me on WhatsApp if they don't want to. You can drop the link in the chat and they will be able to sign. All right? Good.
And so you make an X, right? But Kevin, still draw near to me, Kevin, because I think there's a problem here with this.
Yeah, the man them a drive on the road, man. Like a plane them a drive. Mighty God. No, sir. Man, if you behave, brother.
All right.
Yo, me now pray for that still, but to the man them a go on. Why me I tell you, man, you know, sound good?
Come on, take this and use this. All right. Look at say you make an X right here. Right? Of agreement. And then there's another X right here. So now, when they look at the ballot, them say 2 X's. Or them say this X here, this top X, somehow it's extended down here. It's extended down into the second box. What do you call that? What would happen there? Let me show you. In the interest of time, let me show you what would happen.
Well, Manchester City humble Manchester United. Liverpool back at the top of the league. I used to be a football follower, but yeah.
All right.
I don't have time for sports.
You'd have two problems. You'd have a rejected ballot and you have a spoiled ballot. Right? This, here it is right here. A spoiled ballot. Forgive me, people. Let me see. Here it is. Spoiled ballot paper means a ballot paper which on polling day has not been deposited in the ballot box, but has been found to be soiled or improperly printed. All right. I spoiled ballot paper.
Come off of that right now. I'm going to record something else. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, in this one, you know, it's all about London 45. London 45, not really a play with Andrew. I have to say, she a deal with him away. Feel me I deal with, and it is what it is. And what has really changed though? Can we be honest? What has really changed with Andrew? Can somebody tell me? Absolutely nothing. Nothing has changed. We are at the same place with him that we were before the election. Him shouldn't even had the ability to call the election. And here's why. Here's oh, God of mercy. You know say. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, it's about the VNR in this space again, and in this one, we are going to examine a few clips and react to a few clips. Sorry, I apologize. Yo, have you guys looked at London 45 thumbnails? They are so natural. We say rain enough fall most of the time. Damn. Her thumbnails are so natural. She's who she is, man. Like, you gotta love her. Is either you love her or you hate her. Me love the truth, so me love her. I don't know about y'all, man, but I love me some London 45. Alright? Make sure y'all go check her out on Instagram, London 45 _. Alright. Listen to this.
Nationwide, come to the front. Instead of sitting down and try to highlight the people who are speaking of the corruption in this country about the most honorable Dr. Andrew Holness, you're telling yourself that highlighting us, you're trying to get us down, or you're doing something that is going to damage people's reputation or something. That is impossible. We are regular Jamaican citizens that have every right to speak.
Right.
And what you all do all the time is sit down and oppress the nation from speaking.
This is true.
And have us afraid of you guys.
Yes.
Okay, when you people should be afraid of us. Shame on you.
Shame.
We're that important why you have to be speaking on us.
Wow.
But let I give you something to speak on. Speak on the Prime Minister, the most honorable Andrew Holness, who is heading to court on the 13th of October 2025.
Wow.
To face the court about financial affairs.
Yes.
Go and speak on the Prime Minister who 6 times tendered lies to the IC and his reports about his status.
Wow.
Go and speak with the Prime Minister about 2 of his declaration that they're going to undeclare. They just want to prove inaccuracy and lies. Go and speak of the Prime Minister, the most honorable Andrew Holness, that has not signed the code of conduct.
Sad.
Has not declared his asset from what to kill Philip.
Embarrassing.
Okay, go and talk to your Prime Minister, the most honorable Dr. Andrew Holness.
Yes.
Who spoke of how if he saw a bit of corruption in his parliament, how he was going to tackle it. But he have all these 11 thieves that is in parliament, and 1 is identified and the other 10 is hidden. That we're waiting for them to come to the front, where the integrity say they have 11 illicit criminals in their party.
Dang.
And he's not tackling his illicit criminals that he have over there. He's not bringing them to the forefront to the public for us to see who they are.
Hiding them.
Why don't you go and spoke and speak on those things?
Exactly, nationwide.
Go and speak on those things. A leader that promises transparency, accountability, and good integrity. Look what he has given to the nation. Cannot declare his status.
Oh, man, listen. That is a point that has to be hammered home. I want you guys to go back and remember that this is the same man, Andrew Holness, that said he would not sit in the parliament with Richard Hassan because he cut corners to build some shops for poor people to make their money in the market. This is the person, you know, that said, you know, Andrew Owens, you know, said that he would not sit in parliament with a Richard Hassan. Look who he's sitting amongst in his own party. Andrew Wheatley is back, ladies and gentlemen. And if George Wright they win, him would have back too. Dalrymple is back. Dalrymple is back. But he would not sit in parliament with Richard Hassan. Well, guess what? Richard Hassan is back. Let's continue.
Hasn't signed the code of conduct. Been investigating for financial fraud, among other things. The news also say possible money laundering. Okay, and you're gonna come out here, try to highlight a few local regular citizens, including myself here, who are speaking
Damn
for
out of
our
order.
rights.
Damn out of
How
order.
low can you guys go?
Damn out of
How
order.
low? But always remember, we are not paid to be out here talking the facts and speaking.
Embarrassing.
But you are paid to be up there lying and spreading propaganda.
Yes.
Okay? There's so many things in the governing party for you to speak about.
True.
And speak on.
True.
So the public can see what's going on in the country. You're gonna come speak on a few persons who are out here talking the facts and speaking for our rights. You guys are afraid of what we're saying, so you figure that community propaganda and tell yourself that you're gonna bring her down by highlighting our pictures and saying that we done this yesterday, bright today, and get degrees in our mind. Come on now.
Come on now.
We know the heights by great men reach and kept. If we get some information on a phone to go on stage and read, for sure we're going to be able to read it.
You better know.
Okay? You'll turn on regular citizens.
Make them know,
Okay,
London.
we turn on the regular citizens of Jamaica when we have the right to speak.
Make them know,
How
mama.
shallow and low can you get?
Out of order.
It is so. I'm going to give you some more things to speak on. Speak on Royal Reid
Mighty God.
and the three others to face multi-million-dollar fraud charges.
Remember good no man.
Go speak on them.
Speak nationwide.
Instead of you sit your ass up there warming and talking shit. We are the people. We have every right to speak.
Alright, Miss Genesis, love you.
Go and ask your leader how we take 1.5 million USD dollars to market homosexual in our country.
Mighty God.
Go and speak on those things.
Mighty God.
And leave the locals alone. Let us speak.
Yes.
You guys are low.
Very. Very low.
You want
very
to tell
low.
me that you are so far-fetched that you can't find anything else to speak on than to go on and regular citizens who are defending and speaking for their rights?
Mighty
Listen,
God.
we're not
Nationwide.
afraid of you nationwide.
We're
Go and
not
sit your
afraid
asses down.
to
We're
take
not
a
happy that
stand.
our asses has been marked.
Nationwide, we are not afraid to take a stand. Everybody, join your hands for freedom and walk this road together through the storm, in the weather, cold or warm. Shout out to Eminem, man. Shout out to Eminem.
It for 1.5 million USD dollars. We're not happy that our leader has been investigated for so many things.
Thank you. So many things. Devon, big up.
We're not happy that we have a leader that is not willing to sign the code of conduct.
Talk true,
hasn't
no
declared
man.
status.
Talk true,
tendered
no man.
6 times fake documents
Talk true, no
intentionally
man.
to the IC about his finance. Go and speak on those things.
Straight up lie.
Give us the locals a chance
on,
to
man.
speak on the corruption of what is happening in our country.
What do you mean?
Shame on you.
Shame on you nationwide.
When you
Shame.
think this thing is over and about to move on with our lives, you go on your program to highlight us? Come on. Who the hell you think you is?
No dirty body
Warming
German.
bench and talking shit? When you on top of the locals now, you're oppressing the nation. You don't want us to speak? Well, we're gonna find ways to suppress our oppressors. We're gonna find ways to suppress our oppressors.
Anthony, I'm telling you.
We're not gonna sit down quiet and silent and be oppressed by you hypocrites.
She is cooking, bro. Facts. She ain't playing around.
Brighton out of order. Who the hell you think you is?
Who the hell you think you
Go and
is?
talk about his friend Dennis Chong. That he changed the law from 12 years experience
Embarrassing.
as a police officer, 5 years experience as a senior investigator to accommodate his friend so he can put him in the financial fraud investigation. Why don't you go and table that? Sit down, soak in those things and talk about them.
Exactly.
Instead of you running out on regular Jamaica.
Wanna see a picture with the two of them a cycle together? See Bob's the great gentleman. I don't know who that is. Is that Mr. Shirley? I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But we see Dennis Chung and Jonas and we see Bobsy. All of them turn up. And the two of them are cyclists. You know, see them there? Cycling partners. Moving on.
And who are out here talking for our rights. Huh? We're that important. It's that scary. That we're not supposed to speak.
Wow.
This is embarrassing.
Very embarrassing.
And Jamaica have to stand up against you people.
We must stand up Jamaica. We must stand up Jamaica. You understand?
Huh?
Yes.
When so many things are out there for you to highlight and talk about your Ghanaian regular citizen.
Yes, stand up Jamaica. Stand up.
You need to go and put some more lip gloss on your damn mouth.
Damn.
Out of order and bright.
Bright. Big up London 45. My goodness. She was cooking, wasn't she? She was cooking.
Mr. Honest, sir, you alright? The lightning and thunderball there that best slap a while ago, it don't catch you, sir. Because, Mr. Sir, all the lights them came on and the cars on the road. Mother.
Mama say if Andrew is alright, because lightning just lick so. She has said, boy, good Leah lick him too. Boy, check the next video.
What a shame.
Yes.
Oh, you didn't tell him that real read. Wife and daughter get charged for fraud.
Yeah, there.
The backside. Jamaica. This is a family affair.
It's a family affair.
Man.
Yo, that one I name. You see what the corruption in Jamaica? Let me tell you what one. It's called members only of the JLP party. Don't need no money, but bring your bag and bring your checkbook so we can take all the money. Members only, JLP. The whole of them are.
Jamaica. Royal Reed wife and daughter is in the fraud too.
Mighty
They're
God.
going to court.
What?
My God of mercy. Mr. Honest, a Bigfoot construction company going to extend the court, sir, because the courthouse have to go extend big as a lot of y'all, Mr. Honest.
Box cover.
Jesus Christ. No, man. Jamaicans, I hope you have people who are going to feel ashamed. If they have any shame. You're going to tell me that the courthouse is going to fill up next month? With the labor rights, them and everybody are charged for illicit enrichment and fraud.
God.
What a shame.
Mighty God.
Mr. Honest! Morning, sir. I said, sir, I just wake up out of my bed to see all kind of disrespectful things into my inbox. Oh, I line and really read and they must take me to court. So, sir, since you didn't tell them, and my head not so good, I'm going to give them a better insight on the whole matter. So, Jamaicans, on October 6, 2025, Royal Reed former education minister, Fitz Pinnock, Royal Reed wife, Sharon Reed, Royal Reed's daughter, Shirley Reed, will be heading to court for fraud. Yes, fraud.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you guys are reading the newspaper, but she's reading from what appears to be the newspaper. Check it out. Go and do your own fact-checking for yourself. Yeah, I did not know this. Not only him, but his lady. That's crazy. And somebody else. That's crazy. Let's continue.
Yes. What are we talking about? over $50 million. With them thief. Yes. And also, last but not least, Kim Brown Lawrence. She's a counselor for Spanish Town Division. Yes. Yes. You don't remember that woman there when they cried on the whole place and saying that it's not she alone do it and she's not the first person to do it, but nobody not helping her with liar.
You remember when Kim Brown Lawrence did ball out? All Peter Chambers did do one video about Kim Brown Lawrence. Right now, if you go up on his page, you don't see her name on one title. Just go up on his page and type in Peter Chambers, Kim Brown Lawrence, and her name come up. That's how big it was. Yeah, man. You remember good stop in 9 day one day, man. You don't remember good enough.
You know, I forget that woman there, she have one hairstyle or something did up here, so. Yes. So Mr. Owen is not telling you all, so I don't know what you are talking about. I said.
Oh my God.
But Mr. Golding, I said you come out with a lecture of the year. So you see when you said from the head of the river corrupt,
yes,
the whole stream is gonna be corrupt, sir.
Yes.
I never see a slang
mother song
play out itself like that, because check out bro devil or him lie wicked and thief.
Mighty God.
At the head of the stream, at the head of the river. And the whole stream is the illicit 11.
My God. And London, you have to factor in London that it might increase the number. Because remember, Mark Golding is say next thing you know, it's going to multiply because the illicit them are increase like gremlin. Hey, we don't know what going to happen in the next 30 days. We don't know. Because we don't know. Let us see what happens. But it's serious. If the head of the stream is corrupt, the entire river will be also. You know, Mark Golding has made some very profound utterances. And also, you know, the brother Damian Crawford, because one by one they'll be going to jail. You know. One by one they'll be going to jail.
Jesus Christ. You want to tell me that everybody in the Jamaica Labour Party just criminal and just thieves, sir? I wonder why the children end up so damn dunce because them thief for the education money. Real read wife and daughter and the council, all of them thief off the money from the education system.
Hey!
My gosh, oh, nobody didn't tell me that Jamaica Labour Party.
Allegedly.
You know why? This is why.
Allegedly.
I changed them name from labor rights and call them lab rats. Them a damn thief. They are criminals. My God. And then, look at all these things out there.
Oh
and nationwide find time to talk about me.
Both we.
Say I don't. At least I am done. But I am out here speaking and facts. And you are bright with all of the degrees. And your mouth grease up with lip gloss, speaking shit.
Mighty God.
But anyway,
who should talk for nationwide? Are the girl? Who should talk for nationwide? Say her lip grease up with lipstick. How would that? Mighty God. Let's continue.
My God. Jamaica Labour Party should not name the Jamaica Labour Party. It should name Jamaica Thiefing Party. It should be
JTF.
JTP. Jamaica Thiefing Party.
JTP.
I've never seen this in history. One whole party going to court for fraud? No, man. No, sir. I wonder when the criminal them were using Cornwall Regional as a cash cow. I wonder when they, you know what we can say, I wonder when, because 10 of the illicit thieves still hidden, you know.
Mighty God.
So sooner or later when Parliament reopen the right way, we're going to find out who they are. But no, man. Jesus Christ, Jamaica, it bad. Can you believe all these things that going on in the governing party and them find time to talk about we regular citizens who are out here talking? It's a form of distraction, guys.
True.
Don't listen to them. It's a form of distraction. My God, no, man. Jesus have mercy. Right now, I have to go make some porridge. This gotta be a joke. Like, how can so many criminals in the governing party, they are all going to court for financial fraud? You know what I'm saying? But still, they're out here talking about us. Like, how the hell y'all do it? I want to know. How you all do it? No, sir. You know what? I'm going back to my bed.
Yo. Yo, may I tell you, say, she said it in a funny way, but it's so sad. When you really look at the details of what is happening with this government, trust me, so sad.
Honest. One more thing, sir, before I go back to my bed. It's summer Friday, big. Sir, but anyway, they don't charge Bigfoot for anything. Sir. Oh, shit, I forgot that the 10 illicit, other 10 illicit, 10 them still hidden. They won't be upfront until Parliament reopen back properly. Okay, sir. But, sir, one thing I have to say to you, sir. Why is it that they separate the court cases, sir? I think that since Royal Reid, his wife, daughter, and Kim Brown Lawrence, sir, it's all fraud. It's all fraud, sir. So I think you all should be in the same courtroom the same day, in a line, so we can say the Prime Minister.
Yo, want to think about that? Want to think about that, people? I don't know about that, man. Want to think about that? Want to feel like, you know, some of that love to see that. Would I love to see all the labor right there line up in a court with Andrew? All of them were under investigation one time. What a disgrace. What a disgrace. Me dey on the live, you know, I hear nothing. What a disgrace, I'm a record. What a disgrace, ladies and gentlemen. Andrew Holness and the whole of Alibaba and the whole of thief them. In a court one time. Can you imagine? That would be a spectacle, man. Mighty God, let's continue.
Former Education Minister, wife and daughter, councillor or former councillor from the Jamaica Labour Party in court for fraud. Sir, we can't bother go to so many different cases.
Yeah.
Court, sir. We just
me agree. Me agree.
Make one thing go down later.
Me agree.
Honest. One more thing, sir, before I go back to my...
I agree. I agree.
Rodwell and his colleagues.
You have crossed the line, Dr. Clark, and you think I'm stupid.
Alright, that one there if you want next year, that audio there with Nigel Clark and the brother was saying openly gay. That our next conversation. But my goodness, Royal Reid, in wife, in daughter, Andrew Holness, Jaja, it don't look good. It don't look good, ladies and gentlemen. It don't look good, it don't sound good. And then Dennis Chung. Our whole mess, you know? It's a whole mess, but let me know what to think about the utterances of London 45. The views and opinions expressed by her is not necessarily my own. A lot of it is, I would say, categorize it as allegedly. Alright? Yeah, I'm going to go do one fact checking. But I would say this. There is enough for me to withdraw my vote of confidence for a JLP government. And I'm talking about the entire government of the JLP. Every single member of their party. There's a cancer in that party that seems to have taken over the entire body. If it hasn't taken over the entire body, you know, the people that are there that don't engage in corruption, they are well hidden. The people that are there that don't engage in corruption, that is a part of the Jamaica Labour Party, me can't see them. They are well hidden. The one that will engage in a corruption, them are black on. We can't hear no voice. It come like when God is sending angel them down a Sodom and Gomorrah, and I look for 5 or 10 somebody were just. When me looking at JLP, me I look and me can't find none of them were innocent of anything in terms of corruption. Not even one. You understand? But ladies and gentlemen, let me know what y'all think. Alright? Remember to follow me on all platforms. Remember to sign the Magnitsky Act. Please remember to sign the Magnitsky Act, ladies and gentlemen. The link to the act will be in every video upload that I've posted in the last 2 days. If you look for my video upload them, the pinned comment has the link to the Magnitsky Act. We need to get to 10,000, ladies and gentlemen. Please go and sign it immediately, copy it, and make sure you send it to all your family members. Play your role in advancing the welfare of Jamaica and the whole human race. I thank you. Have yourself a wonderful day, morning, evening, wherever you are. Yes, my people, I don't know if anybody wants to call in. Alright, I don't know if anybody wants to call in. Right? I don't know. I don't want to preempt the people. I did commit to a long live this evening because I knew that I won't be able to do 2 live streams. So I said, you know what, I'm going to do all of it in one. Yes? So anybody want to call in? Any questions about the Magnitsky Act? Anything to that nature? You know what I'm saying? You don't donate. The donation part of the Magnitsky Act, just share the link. Do not donate. The lyrical shatter, big up yourself. See your name pop up. Dior, much love, Dior. Big up yourself, Dior. I don't know if you want to call in. I don't know anybody at all. This is the time. Say what's on your mind. Is there anything you guys want to share that you think I should look at? Whatever the case might be, now is the time. I've exhausted all of the particulars that I would have engaged in. And plus, I always have work to do, so if nobody wants to call in, that is quite fine. Alright? I had to start over my live on TikTok because they have been suppressing my numbers all day. I'm trying to come out of the rut, but it's not happening. I guess I'll just stop using TikTok for a while. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Nothing. So Andre in a life. Panaja TV now keep tonight. Panaja TV now keep tonight. Him probably tired still, but just ask. I'm just asking. Yes, he's on? Okay. Well, you're tired, man. You're tired. You got your bed. Are you better than me? I always have something to do, and I always try to find something to do. Sleep.
When the man said that to me, you know, it would have been easier if he did box me, you know. Thump on me, you know.
Should Lisa Hanna come back and run the...
Any teacher, especially maths teacher, the vote for labor right. Hungry for kill you, because me I tell you say, the government and the teacher then go a wage negotiation, and the government say,
you have to get up early morning. All right, mama.
0% wage increase and 2.5 in my 4th year. So we want to know which part in the mathematics 0% is an increase. And I hardest, the wickedest thing right now and the hardest thing is to hold on to a $5,000, which is the biggest note in Jamaica. Anytime you broke on 5,000, done. I tell you, say,
never tell a lie.
3 years, government, labor right, I tell teachers, say, 0% increase, no increase, and all time hard and things tough. And the teacher them, some of them left them after reach at school by 7, some from 6:30, and when they go home, the school work not done. Because they have to do mark book and mark paper and mark exam result and all type of things. And all when Saturday and Sunday when you feel say school lack and their work done. No, they still have to prepare lesson plan and all kind of this, all that, all kind of that. And when in their school, they have to turn up on their foot whole day sometime. And we just try to show us the government disrespect them. I tell them say 0% increase. 0 is not an increase. So me I tell you say, any teacher will vote for labor right, hungry to kill them because yes, PNP make promises and things and what have you, and some people will say, boy, you can't work, or some people will say, I just promise. But if me After 9 years, one man in a power, and time change and the cost of living gets so high, and you tell me say 0% increase, me vote you out and try somebody else. And if somebody they don't come through and when you say I'm going to do, vote him out too. And so
Simple.
any teacher,
Solid
especially maths
argument.
teacher, the vote for labor right.
Solid
And
argument, my boss.
because me I tell you say the government and the teacher then go away to
Solid
negotiation.
argument.
And the government said,
Solid
honestly,
argument.
me I look for your comment all long and because of too much comment, the one when me see first me.
I don't know who this is for, you know. But your life did art.
Hi, I'm the Jamaican from Portland, and I'm currently here in Anchovy, where the scheme meets the settlement. Behind me is a 150,000 gallon tank that is not in use. The people of Anchovy, the people of Portland Eastern, have been suffering severely from drought in over 50 communities. There is a previous video that I did that is currently on my page, Portlanders News, on TikTok. And you'll be able to see where
Portland Eastern. I went Dre dropped that video. Let me see. How long ago that video I dropped? Oh, it's a long time video. It's a long time video. No wonder them vote them out. Big old tank with 150,000 gallon worth of water in it. And what kind of... No, sir. I force me friend, so.
Alright, so let me tell you how we start now. Brown man, work, when to be a living, is to sell gun and sell shot.
I make one video about the Prime Minister's salary. See the comment I say, a 9 million a year. 9 million divided by 12. 12 months in a year. 9 million divided by 12. A 750,000. As bad as things be. And my Prime Minister, no, a better Prime Minister go to construction, more than work 750,000 a month. Oh, not easy.
So this is somebody I really believe that's your 9 million a year.
Alaga, up by Old Pira. Yeah? So Old Pira is in Eastern St. Thomas. Right? This is the same constituency that Michelle Charles just lost. And this is a piece of property. Well, one of the many properties that Pernell Charles, the father, walked on and saying, own. In the back that you're looking, where you're looking, I'm going to say at the back, let me turn on the camera.
Fresh drop.
That is a phone code with up on the property.
Camera, if people just have flag my page on TikTok.
You can see the sea.
Don't
The
TikTok,
sea
yeah,
is the
TikTok,
blue, that's the sea. That's the sea. Very close to the sea. Apparently, you also have one piece of island in case of Timor. There's another key, we call it key. That's a little island that is separated from the main island, Lawrence Key. So there are residents here when we come up here, so we can contact to. Because I saw a video just before the election where Pernell Charles came here. The video is out there. And was telling the people for the newspaper.
Come off island.
See folk up there. See folk up there. The man come just before election because he won up here, so orange. Let me turn around. Look at the light post. You see light post? Look for the cell phone. See that? Orange. So this is the problem where we have people. That is the problem we have because the people decide say, here what? You Pernell Charles have been in this area from the 1980s, if not earlier. Me are 40 years old, about 1985, which means Pernell Charles has been here for more than 40 years in this community. And no road.
And look for the state of the community. Look for the state of the community.
Thank God for Jesus. Find anyone community in Jamaica where have water. The people them simple say, give me some road are all we are asking. We don't want nothing more from you. Food for the poor coming in the area some time ago, and then the people them food for the poor house. Pernell Charles, you want to stop food for the poor. When the people them they receive both the food for the poor people, they receive some farmers and fishermen are here and stuff, and give and donate boat and engine to the people them, right? And in order to get to the people them have to walk through the same. Yes, sir. But I'm making no politician making no. Walk through the same property as to go down at the sea. And Pernell Charles tell them say,
He put up notice, nobody nothing trespass through a bush. And the like saying private property where have a pay us. These are the little dirty games that dirty politician grow on and ramp with the people them. I'm gonna tell you this, the people are sick and tired of President Charles, you're 80 odd now. Your time for you come out of people's life and start drive people crazy. You hear me tell you and you want to drunk with them. But
Fresh drop.
In politics and get up and have nice things, nice house and nice cars and own every freaking land. When we come up and say me attack, me understand say almost half a St. Thomas you own it. Almost half a St. Thomas. You think say you can occupy your life? You think so when you're dead you can take up not even 1 acre and should be in your grave with you? You have to go and left it. We came into this world with nothing, and we shall certainly leave with nothing. Leave the people and make them prosper. Dirty politicians who walk around, and every land of either King Charles or Uno own everything or for the dirty friend them. 800,000 Jamaicans are considered squatters.
Wow.
800,000 Jamaicans are considered squatters, but only dirty politicians they have acres of land and own half of parishes. And people who walk on about them rate to have respect for them. Who is a set of drunk crowd?
Drunk crowd.
A set of drunk
Germs.
And we need to understand that a new set of youth rise up. I open to take note of one in Nepal. Nepal right now.
Me need to find that video there with Nepal. Me need to do a reaction to Nepal. Hey, Jamaica. Only you are going to Nepal. I think I talk about my TV alone. Me sick over that something, you know. Mighty God. Wow. Wow. Wow.
The Himalayas have always whispered stories of resilience, mysticism, and quiet diplomacy, but those whispers have turned into cries. Nepal, India's northern neighbor, has been burning, not just with fire, but with fury.
Look for the people, man.
What began as a digital grievance has erupted into a generational revolt. What's the genesis of this problem? Why are the youth so angry? Let's connect the dots. The government's sudden decision to ban 26 social media platforms, including Facebook, Instagram, and X, was framed as a move to curb hate speech and misinformation.
Oh, Jamaica, Jamaica. Jamaica, Jamaica. Let me tell you something. This is something where Andrew Jones is going to try to pull off. Mark my words. This is something where Andrew Owens are going to try to pull off. You hear what the country do? Ban his social media website them, where people can come out and vent and talk about all like nasty things them where the government do them. I have to do a piece on this, but I can't do it now. Wow. Wow. That's what started it? The banning of TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. The people have used the technology to publicly protest against the injustices. And they cannot control them because the people are more than them. So what is the government doing in Nepal? What did they do? Ladies and gentlemen, Jamaica is not far from it. This government, we are said third term. Have you listened to them carefully? Have you heard Dr. Dana Morris Dixon utter certain commentary about social media? Have you seen Kamina Johnson Smith head grow horns and she become red in the face when talking about you see nationwide they attack you blogger them? This government is gonna try and pull that off. I wonder if I that Akazi. No, maybe not. Left that alone. Left that alone. Very dark days ahead, ladies and gentlemen. And the only flicker of light is the Most High. Only flicker of light. But I have to go. I really have to go. I've been on here. Wow. Last time I checked, almost 4 hours. 120 plus 60 or 180. Yeah, almost 4 hours. Almost 4 hours and 45 minutes. 15 more minutes I'm there for 4 hours. People, I love you. Big up on yourself. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the 135 persons that hit the like button over there. Thanks to the 36 people that hit the like button over there. It's your brother Bolo Vienna and I'm out. Peace.